doing it and then starting stream like a jackass. Now people watching the VOD will never know what the fuck I'm talking about because I'm never doing it again. It was very funny.
Hang on, I'm gonna go get a book.
How many of you made level 20 characters? Everyone raised their hand. How many of you played them from level 1 to 20? Sadly, I also cannot raise my hand because I think the closest I've done is 4 to 20. Which is damn close, but not 1 to 20. Nick? Nick, welcome. Welcome, Nick. Nick.
Hello. Sorry, I am eating at the same time,
Yes.
hence why I'm muted.
Yes.
I'm sure nobody wants the chewing sounds.
Did you read my message? Did you read my
Yes,
message,
freaky.
you son of a bitch?
Yes, freaky. Yes, freaky.
Did
I
you read
got
all
your
30
message.
of my messages?
I did. I read the
Mr.
entire thing you gave me twice.
Good.
Mr. and Mrs. Dursley of number 4 Privet Drive were proud to say that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much. And then the murders began.
Excellent. Okay, here, let me go get. Okay, let me go get it.
You know, I'm gonna stay muted while I eat.
Okay.
Nick, someone sent me this meme of the first line of any book can be vastly improved by making sure the second line reads, and then the murders began. And now I'm just
I
reading
love
books.
that. I love that, actually.
And now I'm just trying to find books where, like, I
Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. Full screen. Actually, okay, good.
Reminds me of images. Let's see if I can find the memes.
Oh, 500 hours.
She was. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Free.
Oh, 500 hours. February 12th, 2535. Military calendar. Lambda Serpentis System. Jericho. 7. Theater of Operations. Contact. All teams stand by. Enemy contact. My positions. The chief knew we were probably more than 100 of them. Motion sensors were off the scale. He wanted to see them for himself, though. His training made that lesson clear. Machines break. Eyes don't. And then the murders began. That's like the first few sentences of the prologue from Halo Fall of Reach.
She was pressed, jammed really, into a corner formed by chunks of stone, and then the murders began.
Oh no. We need like erotica novel openings for this.
Hang on. Hang on.
Get something from Chuck Tingle. Chuck Tingle.
And then I got Fahrenheit 451 right here. So, oh wait, no. That's the introduction. It was a pleasure to burn. And then the murders began.
Well then. Yeah, it's the rule. You're allowed to do from erotica novels, but you must say, and then the murders began before anything obscene is spoken.
Hang on.
And then the Fire Nation attacked.
The first line in 50 Shades of Grey. I scowl with frustration at myself in the mirror. And then the murders began.
Damn, that started quick. What is this, calm time? Having a normal house party, then suddenly take the knife.
And then, let's see. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, that would be so satisfying to finish, but holy shit, that would be frustrating.
Let's see. slight, pale, and dreary. Many would mistake this elf of a dilute moon bloodline, Shadarkai, for a Shadarkai, or at least very ill. Her speech is somewhere between an agonized groan and being on the edge of sleep. Her canter dry and direct. And then the murders began.
2 households, both alike in dignity, and fair Verona, where we lay our scene.
Oh, I
An
wonder.
ancient grudge to break to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean.
Holy
And
shit.
then the murders began.
Holy shit, it's Rambo and Juliana.
No, shit. Let's see. Hang on. Philosophical.
Thieves. Let's see.
Oh god, I'm just gonna be thinking about that forever. What are you doing?
Oh yeah, is Troll joining us today or no?
I don't know.
Okay, here. The incubus speaks. Yes, I am Zagula, the one you ravaged the home of so rudely seeking. If we will speak to me, we will do so in the garden. Come. Zagula walked the party across lavish halls of cushions and tapestries to a door opening to a large courtyard garden, but something is off. This is not a garden of plants. Displayed across its expanse is a writhing cacophony of flesh and bone pried open, spread, arranged, and meticulously decorated with the bodies of mortals and outsiders alike. And then the murders began.
Oh god.
That's just an abyssal gut garden, don't worry about it.
I'm trying to find my 40k book.
Oh god. Well, that's just gonna be canon, it won't be funny.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Sorry.
Joel.
OMG, Troll, hi!
Ah, I either I ignored or my alarm did not. Either I ignored my alarm or my alarm did not. Damn it! Or my alarm did not go off.
You didn't miss much.
Alright,
Really gonna-
let's see.
Well, distracted today. Ah,
When he was nearly 13, my brother Jim got his arm badly broken at the elbow. And then the murders began.
Oh no. Oh shit, oh fuck.
To kill a mockingbird.
Oh my god. Okay, here, I know what to do. I know what to do.
Last one and then we start.
Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, where are you? Chapter 1. Get in there. Okay. Hi. My name is Ebony Darkenist Dementia Ravenway, and I have long, ebony black hair, that's how I got my name, with purple streaks and red tips that reaches my mid-back and icy blue eyes that limp tears. And a lot of people tell me I look like Amy Lee, and if you don't know who she is, get the hell out of here. I'm not related to Garland Way, but I wish I was, because he's a major fucking hottie. And then the murders began.
Was that my immortal?
Yes.
I was about to say this. Was that my immortal
I-
with the fucking God.
I need to actually read, like, at least the first chapter of My Immortal in his licensed voice.
We at some point, Freaky, you, me, and Payday need to just take turn on stream, take turns reading a chapter of the book and just do voices.
God, okay.
I want to hear you do the wretch voice, and I'll do
Vampire spoke. Then he went and cried and cut himself. He does that a lot because he's so sensitive.
I'll do my Volo voice.
And then she found herself wearing black thigh highs and put on her camisole.
Alright,
I
anyways.
feel so bad that I killed myself with a steak. That is STEAK.
We're a bunch of fucking idiots.
God.
right.
The
Who remembers what happened last
cultured
night?
is what we are. We're cultured to the point of being being stupid.
Cultured to the point of retardation, yes.
Exactly. Thank you. You said it.
God,
Someone else said it. I'm
Oh.
too old.
we're cultured to the point of utter degeneracy.
Fun fact, you're allowed to say retarded despite what Twitter says. A word in itself is not an evil act. It is the usage of the word in specific context, meaning, and cadence that makes it an evil act, and anyone who tells you otherwise is the very fascist they claim to fight against.
Anyways,
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I agree with you, Freaky, but now's not the time.
Yeah.
Anyways, who remembers what happened last session?
Well,
Vampires.
we were doing our normal murder investigations.
Good.
When on our way to the next area, we discovered, well, to put it bluntly, a scuffle. Of many ghoulish figures, although much more burly and pale and split open with their innards removed, were pouring out of the local mortuary and eating guards.
Before that,
Your armor makes them nice and crunchy.
and I believe before that, Dirk poked a skeleton and then had me. Dirk poked a skull and then had me lift a book. I, however, was flawless. The rules were on my side that night. I can't do Volo, I'm sorry.
It is not luck, it is in fact pure skill.
It sounded like you were doing a
Creepy
Kermit the
frog.
Frog impression.
Sound like Bolo doing a Kermit impression.
Kermit the
Hi-ho,
Frog is like a
Volo
third of
gets,
his voice.
Hi ho, Volo Gathardamp here.
How did you avoid, you know, I have to admire your restraint for not making Bodis sound like Kermit. Hi-ho, Badodis here. I can't remember his full
Alright,
name.
yeah. So in the butchers, we found the circle, and then we uncovered it, and there was a book and a skull and some candles, and we got the book out because the skull got knocked over and it flooded the thing with blood, and we got the book out, and it was dry, and then we went to the next location, and we found some guards being eaten, so we killed the things eating the guards, and then some more guards turned up. Yay!
By the way, aren't like two of the party completely coated in blood right now?
I never entered into melee with anyone, so...
No, I meant from
Neither
the,
did I,
Oh.
baby.
from the pit.
Well, Volo used Mage Hand, and Dirk
Oh yeah,
used
no one was
a
actually
stick.
like in the blood.
crowbar?
No one
Okay,
was in
good.
the blood. Yeah.
That would have been very funny. It's like, okay, now explain what the fuck is happening.
Hey there, I have hepatitis C now.
Don't worry, guys.
This
I'll bring a certain backup, and the entire party will be coated in blood after every combat. Like, absolutely drenched, like, right down to their underwear. So will the entire area around them. It will smell awful in, like, a day. And
This is
salt the
my
earth.
blood, good sir, and what I do with it is my business.
Listen, just because...
Carrying around a ball as such as
everywhere-
like splashing it at people.
Just because everywhere I get into a fight, there's just so much blood that it salts the earth and nothing ever grows again, is not my fault. That city didn't need its water supply.
Anywho.
Yeah. So yeah, currently Slicen's intensely staring at the duplicate, waving her hand through it, feeling for any weight or substance.
Nope. It's just kind of there, and after a period of time, it just spins around and steps back into the dark and just kind of vanishes from sight. I'm gonna drop the funny shenanigans. Ira's just kind of like, it's been a while since I've done that.
go
Where's
on.
Destined gone? Oh, there. Never mind.
Now here's the thing, which
Oh
one
my
was the
god, it's so
typical-
dark. Oh, there we go.
Because there are
For
two
some reason I was at the
IDs.
top of the map, and I actually... I guess I don't... Now we can drop it for now. We don't need to hang on to that.
I was
I'm
trying
gonna
to,
need to-
ask last session, like, which one's the illusion, because Freaky was
The
flipped
illusion
up.
is the one that's closest to you. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. I remembered right. I was reading a class feature last time, so I didn't see which one you put down. Why am I becoming Volo?
Everyone
the
becomes
guards have
Volo.
just arrived.
It's a very fun voice.
It is.
But
I-
you guys,
I can't do it justice because the Kermit the Frog inflection, I can do it really well, but I can't do it for long for some reason.
but yeah,
But anyway,
a rather large group of guards has appeared, like charging in.
11.
You guys
Dealing
missed
with
it.
the,
Somebody came through here and ate all these living undead's guts. Right out of them.
All of the guards who were there just look at you like, what the fuck?
Dirk laughs.
Don't laugh, that wasn't funny.
He's still laughing.
Dirk's less fun now.
It takes him a little. It takes him like a good 3 seconds to stop laughing, and even then, he's still chuckling to himself.
Should you be out of the church yet?
You know, the priest says I'm fine.
Hmm.
Oh, by the way, Dirk, he has not stopped turning the dart over and over in his hand. The entire time he's been laughing.
Fiddling with the pencil. Yeah.
But he does eventually take a deep cleansing sigh, and he just sort of, you're right, that ain't funny.
Hmm.
And leaves it at that.
Good lord. Is Lyson on the other side of it for once?
Yeah. I didn't expect things to get adversarial this quickly.
Hey, he's not adversarial.
No, it got adversarial, that was the problem. I didn't say it was adversarial for a reasonable reason.
Anyways.
For crazy
Yes,
slicing.
you heard the one guard mention that, yeah, there's another one in there.
Okay.
At least.
Right, they were in the shelves.
In the basement. One of the guards
The basement.
was
Basement.
opening up the
The
drawers to like check to see if there was anything in them. And yeah, they just started crawling out.
Oh,
Alright, guys. I'll see if I can flush them
might as well be worth.
Hmm.
Might be worth taking a peek.
This license gonna start creeping up.
Is there anyone here who's like really injured?
No. Everyone who got hit died.
Alright.
And yeah, Volo just starts poking one of them. I think he has a stick that he got from somewhere, and he's poking the body of the gas with it.
He threw 2 daggers, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
So I go and wrench those out of the corpses and give them to him.
He threw
Wait,
the
no,
very
he only threw the
Volo-like.
Well, thank you for the returning of his daggers, or his dagger. And yeah, he's gonna, instead of the stick, he's just gonna start poking it with the end of the dagger. In fact, I think this is, wait, no, it was this one where the dagger was, that had the dagger in it. Yeah, because it's the one that got, it's the one that was one of the ones outside first. The guards were like hearing that the
Are these things
hearing that
naked?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
They're so naked.
Are they all like men, or are they just random bodies?
There's 4 of them. 3 of them are men, 1 of them is a woman.
Okay. Probably just random then.
So his license setting in Skitterface.
Anyone with a passive investigation or passive perception of 13 or higher would notice they have dust on them.
They have dust?
Like,
Well,
yeah,
this place has
they're
been abandoned for a
covered in-
long time.
Yeah, they're these corpses from like are covered in dust.
Hmm.
See, a Slicin, who had originally moved here and was starting to do the thing with Skitterface, notices the smell and decides she would rather be inside of the horrible death room than
Fair
near
enough, I
these
suppose.
bodies.
I mean, I don't know about you
Yeah.
guys, but I feel like we should probably let the Do we want to let the guards take point here?
I don't know, I was just
That
scouting.
is a point of note, by the way. Yeah, these things smell horrific. Like,
Nope,
just
nope,
being
nope,
near
nope,
them.
nope. Ivory just like pushes herself between like a slight like half stepping over the body and just like awful.
Well,
Terrible.
I'm actually gonna.
would
I'm
they...
actually gonna.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm actually gonna ask for a con save from everyone who's like starts out to 5 feet of them.
Yeah, that's why he's like, keep
Con
moving.
save.
At first she's like, I'll be right here. Oh god, no, never mind.
Yippee!
Let's see. Son.
Is this against disease or poison?
No.
Smell.
Ah, fair. Hey.
Actually, let me double check that.
All these things again. Ghasts.
They are ghasts, yes.
Ghosts.
By the way, Troll, I
Oh,
see
yeah.
your message, but he
It
sliced it as
is-
petty.
Yeah, yeah.
It,
Turk still has his impulse issues.
Yeah.
So this
it
is all
is
some
in-
stupid, Betty.
it is, in fact, against poison, actually.
Hey. Then
Uh,
I roll. I think I roll it. Do I?
You already rolled that advantage.
I know
Hey.
these creatures.
Oh, okay, cool. That's 16, yeah.
I know these creatures way too fucking well because I spent hours and hours agonizing over every detail of their sheet trying to figure out what makes them worth an 8th level spell slot. I found nothing.
Oh, Volo got a 10. Just high enough to pass the save. Good on you, Volo. You don't throw up into the open chest cavity of this corpse.
I mean, that would have been kind of funny though.
Well, there's one that would probably smell a bit better than the It would only
You're
make it
not
smell
wrong.
nicer.
The thing is, would they have their
You're-
stink because the source of their stink has been denied to them for decades?
Let's see.
Alright.
Was it a shower?
Squishy wizard behind the frontliners.
Good lord.
Skitterface is currently sniffing around and listening around through, like, this door here that he's standing in front of.
Yeah.
For
Two of
ghoul
the
stink.
two of the guards like start retching. Just
Poke.
completely.
Just
not
poke my head back
happy
out of
with
the
them.
door. Which way was the basement?
But yeah, they will point it out to you. It's through the back. There's
Past
a
Legolas.
staircase on your left.
Huh? Or is it?
What,
Was
like
it here
over
all
here?
along?
Let's see. Allow me to.
There's two through the backs.
Unfortunately.
The one on the left is not open.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Alright, peek my head around the corner.
And yes, you see a staircase leading down.
You get...
Peek head around the corner.
You see a staircase leading down. It
I'm-
turns to the left.
I'm trying to listen carefully for my
And yeah, with a 15 in passive perception, you hear
very muffled through the
cutting
noise
out.
cancellation crunching noises.
Whenever
Very
you or
muffled
Freaky try and
pipes.
do like loud noises or monster sounds, it just cuts you out.
Yeah. I need to turn off noise suppression for it.
hang on, let me try that.
Oh wait, my noise suppression is off. Well then.
Oh, my birthday was yesterday, so I have this lovely new blanket.
Nice.
Let me try. It's something.
There you go. Munch. Raunch.
Yeah,
I
you
think this
hear
ghast got a pig.
You
you
hear...
hear like the wet crunch of the wet like the sound of flesh being torn, the sound of bones being snapped.
You hear the
Just-
sounds of a Discord moderator eating Cheetos.
Well, it's rude to interrupt a meal, but on the other hand... Alright, I'm gonna come back and wave everyone forward, like, yeah, it's just through here, it's eating.
Well, give me a second.
It's rude to interrupt a meal, but on the other hand, fuck this thing.
Mm,
Give me a second, because I'm
Gonna-
sure... Guys. Hello.
Yeah,
oh,
we're waiting.
yeah, we're waiting. We're waiting.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm currently checking if we're gonna get ambushed or not. Because we never checked what's through this door.
Actually. Now that's with Aklos over there. I couldn't remember the name for a second.
I'm heartbroken.
I'm sorry.
Lyson perches herself atop the desk, gargoyle style.
I'm gonna open the door from the other side. Hopefully Wait, which way does the door swing?
It swings into the room.
Oh, guys, it turns out the door at Skitterface.
Do I just... Which side is the hinge?
Right side of the map.
I punt Skitterface out of the way accidentally.
Is the door even closed?
The door is closed, yes.
Oh,
So
The
it
okay.
door
swings
is
open
closed.
like this.
You see
I'm just-
Skitterface, like, roll
It's a
like a
pull
fluffy
door.
basketball like back here, and it just like uncurls from its ball. Like, actually, one moment, you may have just cost a Skitterface. So wisdom save DC 10.
I don't know
You're fine.
is Skitterface. I feel like that wouldn't even deal damage.
Oh, it's not about damage.
No. You may have just startled Skitterface into paralyzing themselves
Oh,
for the next 4 hours.
I see.
No, you see, it would have been for 16. Oh yeah, a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
most of the working day.
Yeah, about 72
80
minutes.
minutes. Good lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guards are like several of the guards like head into the building, like gather the corpse of the ghasts, like examining them, seeing what's what, like noticing the incredibly professional job. Like this is very obviously like the work of a very seasoned, very experienced professional. Like all of the autopsy, quote unquote, damage done to these things. This is whoever did this has very clearly had many years of experience.
Can't believe we found the Dark Urge's house.
And then they will also gather up the corpses of their comrades.
I'll go ahead and roll just to, for flavor's sake. What does he slice to know about ghoul fever?
Yeah, roll a history or arcana check. Or religion.
Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Probably history for this. To know its, like, cause and effects. It's probably more arcana than, I don't know. Doesn't matter, we're all the same modifier.
Yeah. As I said, would know that ghoul fever can be contracted from things like either the
bite,
either like the consumption of human flesh, or by being bitten by a ghoul, ghast, or lacedon.
Oh, quick question, everyone. Did anyone here get bit and survive?
No.
No.
Disseminate that question to the rest of the guards.
Yeah, you see that like everybody who like looks around, like when hear you, like they'll shake their heads. Like it seems that no one that was hit by a ghoul, by one of the ghasts, survived.
Yeah, and it's
at least no one here.
It's you get bit, you suffer ghoul fever, then burn out, then raise, not if you die with ghoul fever. If I remember right. Yeah.
Yes, the disease takes place over the course of roughly 24 hours. And it has to kill you, and then at midnight you rise as a ghoul.
I thought it was your max HP decreases over time. Whatever. Anyway,
Oh, no, an incubation period of about a day. Okay,
yeah, yes. I think it works like the diseased rat or otium bite, but if it kills you, you ghoulify. It's the 5e mechanic. I think. I'm remembering back like 2 years here.
Either way.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yes. Yeah, no one here has survived a bite.
Well, that's good news. She says to the guard that says that, rather grimly.
They just look at you and then just ignore the statement.
Dirk is chuckling again.
I'm just gonna start opening doors.
Actually, I'm gonna approach. Who's in charge?
You see that the wizard that was here originally seems to be in charge, which is Frickin' mouse. Which seems to
Okay.
be this boy right here.
Mhm.
Give him a badge, a colorful badge of honor.
Give this man a dot.
Yes, very good.
Thank you.
His green dot of leadership.
There we go.
Ah man, that ain't funny. Hi there. Could I ask you? Could I get some javelins, please?
That's not funny, but that's what makes it funny.
You see that this guard has like a short sword, and a spear, but as well as a shield, but no
Do any of you
no
men have?
javelins.
Do any of you men have javelins? Dirk is going to, without sudden movements, pull out a dart and say, "Considering that I am going to be going in there and fighting more of the hungry undead, it would probably behoove me to have something a bit heavier than this."
Hey, Dirk.
Not now.
I think now is a very... You know what? Nah, I don't like the way you said that. Go on.
Let's see. They will. Let's see. Roll a persuasion check, Dirk.
This will either go well or it. There we go. This will either go well or it will not.
What is your wisdom?
No. That's it. That is it. It is. I rolled a 13. That is the sum total of. Oh, is it? Hold on a second. Proficiency. This level is +2. Charisma is +3 plus an additional +2 from the wisdom. So no. It is the +5. Okay. Hey, the sheet tracks it.
So
Yeah, that is a 13.
Okay, so it is in fact a 13. Okay.
Yes.
The guard captain or the guard mage will look at you a little warily, like you're asking the guards to give up their weapons. But he will.
I don't intend to keep them.
He will offer you his spear, and he'll tell you to. He knows who you are, so he'll make. Yeah, he'll like offer you the spear, and he'll say, "I need to stay out here. Make sure that's, yeah. Make sure that these things stay down. See if we can glean anything from them. But do bring that back to me."
Dirk says, I am probably going to be throwing this, but I'll try.
As long as you don't throw it into a fire or something like that.
You know what? Fair play. Thank you very much. Dirk's gonna go back inside with the spear. Oh, the spear in his hands.
Ah, he didn't take the bait.
Nick, you, I guess, Islison's like, "Oi, Klaus, you got a shield?"
Oh, at least last you got a spear.
Leashlas, okay.
Yeah, Leashlas.
Leashlas.
Half
Fortunately,
ears.
no.
Means half ears
What do you
in
say,
Elvish. Leashlas.
Ah.
It means half ears in Elvish. Oh.
I'm just poking around.
Scampers over. Alright. What's the biggest shield we got? Preferably 2 of them. Anybody? Biggest shields. Big giant shields.
1 second.
Sorry, go on, guys.
Oh wait, you're asking about a
Half
shield?
distant.
Shield I do have. I do in fact have shield. I have one. I have a single shield.
Oh. How big?
Akalos, as you enter this room, You see that it seems to be a sitting
Pretty
room
standard,
of
I
some
think.
kind. You see it seems to be a sitting room of some kind. Like the kind of room where family would gather and remember as like a during the funeral. Like you see that the above the fireplace to the left is a painting. A painting of an older woman. She appears to be of Asimar. She seems to be an Asimar. You see that the painting has been defaced. It appears that someone has painted a red slash across the neck, and the eyes seem to have been torn from the painting.
What's behind them? Is it just wood?
It is just wood, yes.
I'm gonna shift the painting slightly. Is it just hung up on the wall?
Yes, it is.
Nothing under it?
Not that you can see.
Alright. Nothing unusual in the room? Out of place?
Other than the defaced painting, not really. You see that one of the chairs is on its side, but that's about it.
Okay. Other door. Or is that a wall?
That is a door, yes.
Oh.
Let's see. Get out of the way, character sheet.
Yeah.
I see. Staples.
Yes. There's a horse in there.
A ghoulish
Is it dead?
horse.
It is dead, yes.
No, it's alive.
I'm gonna poke it with my stick.
This thing has clearly been here a while.
It goes,
It's not moving.
No, it's frozen solid. What little of it remains.
Is there anything in this wagon?
You try to open the wagon as you like grab the handle and like pull it. Yeah, the whole door just falls off with this loud clatter.
Can I try and catch it before it hits the floor?
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Could I do a dex save?
No.
Ooh.
Yeah, you Sorry, give me a second. Sorry. Yeah, you try to open the door, you hear like the Oh, sorry, give me a second.
If something tries to eat me, I'm gonna bash it in the face with the door I just caught.
oh no, nothing tries to eat you, but 100 alchemist fires go off.
You like try to open the door, you like hear you see the very sudden like gravity asserting itself. Luckily you're able to just like you're able to flex your arm so that like instead of going down it goes up, and you're just like holding the desiccated door of this long abandoned carriage above, like slightly above your head. As you look inside, no, there's nothing. You just see moth-eaten upholstery.
Alright. Gently rest the door against the wall. By the other door. And then go over here. What's this? Like some lift?
Sorry, give me a second.
Just speed run the exploration part. Or you lot of buggering about with shields.
Very slowly, yes.
Speaking of shields, what is everyone else doing?
No, we need
So-
bigger shields, like kite shields or tower shields or like round war shields. Anybody got that?
Not a look on that one.
You see the town guards just have like the normal like 2 foot wide circle shields.
Shit. Well, that plan's
Better
dead.
than nothing?
No, unfortunately, that would make it worse, because that would just be something that could be grabbed that would afford very little to no attention. Or protection. I can say words. I totally speak common, fuck you.
The 2 tokens with blue badges, those are the other 2 wizards.
Alright, where are we heading?
The one of the guards will is looking down the down towards like where the basement is, and he'll say, "Should we make a noise? Try and bring it up here."
I can do that. Safely.
As
mean-
Lyson says that, and Ivory's gonna take a couple, he's gonna move a significant ways away, just back from where the, back from the entrance here.
I suppose it might not be a bad idea to lure it out into the open where we can all shoot
I
at it
think
with
that-
crossbows.
Yeah, I think that, granted that the rest of you don't get caught up in all of the hallways and everything, but I would rather bring it up here if we can than have to go down there, yeah?
Like,
Yeah.
I know just the thing that'll be completely irresistible to them.
Alright, so we lure it up.
When everyone's in position.
Alright,
I guess.
let's get everyone outside and go and tell all the guards that we're gonna lure it out. So everyone be
Ambush.
arrayed with your crossbows at the door.
Ambush. Actually, I'm gonna take, a couple more steps back, and I'm also going to... What do I...
By the way, to answer your question, Aklos, this seems to be a wrought iron gate, leading to what looks to be just an empty shaft.
An empty shaft.
Yep.
Is there anything at the bottom, like an old platform?
Not that you see.
Huh. I guess we'll find out what that is in the basement.
And yes, the guards will take up positions.
I'm also readying my own crossbow.
Guards. You might want to go deeper into the hallway in case there's more than one.
Let's see.
And also so that people behind you can get an A. Okay.
Oh wait, I thought we were luring it fully outside.
I thought we were at least luring it to, like, this murder hall right here, and we would all set up
Yeah,
top here. That way
Yeah.
other people could stand, like, here with ranged comp.
I thought we were just gonna make a half circle around the door and just fire in. At it.
that risks it, like, running off into an alleyway and eating civilians.
I will note that the way down is right here.
Then, okay.
All right.
this,
Yeah, I guess I'll
this staircase leads up.
Fair
pause
enough.
and I'll just stand like here or something.
Just stand right in its face as it comes outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these
Like,
two
maybe-
guards are these two guards are kneeling. These two are like aiming regularly. This one is the mage, and he's standing like a little further up the steps. And then
All right.
let's
Can
see.
I like trade spots with this dude in front of me so that like I'm not shooting into the back of his head?
Yeah, sure.
Maybe, perhaps.
Uh,
Banger.
yeah, this one will be right here.
I'll just stand here and take the dodge action.
Okay. Everyone ready?
Wait a second.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh!
Derek?
This one.
What?
I was gonna say this one also stands right here. Actually, no, this one's gonna stand right here to protect this doorway. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Ricky.
Okay. You guys all hear the heavy, wheezing, breathing, sloshing, and plit-plapping plopping of an extremely morbidly obese man walking into a room and plopping down as you hear another voice say, "Oh, bonjour, Monsieur Creosote. What can we get for you today?" Get me the usual.
Okay,
I feel like that's a reference to something, but I don't know what.
Monty Python and the Meaning of Life.
Just very loudly.
Oh,
I don't know where I thought you were going, Freaky, but that is not it.
It will be absolutely irresistible to ghouls.
Oh
Why
yeah.
does a kiss boy? Give her a kiss. You don't have to go don't have to go galloping straight for the clitoris. Start with a kiss.
But yes, Achilles, you're like you hear like you just hear like the noises from downstairs very faintly, and then it just stops.
Must I say your tremulous fat folds are looking glorious today? Oh.
And let's see.
Where's the party?
Give me a second.
Mr. Creosote, we must be careful in here. This place is dangerous. Just many terrible fat man noises.
It's just
As you see now, Akalos. Most everyone else is hearing this. Akalos, you see just the fattest fucking bastard spilling out of a three-piece suit just plop down on the ground right here. He's just greasy and fat and scowly and a little past middle-aged. His fingers are wider than Dirk's, even though he's human.
Damn.
He's just dabbing his head with like a handkerchief. Go on with it.
sorry. Give me a second.
He's not standing, he's sitting plopped down, helpless on the ground. You're not sure if he could get up.
He's rolling around on his back like a stuck turtle.
So creosote. Meaning of life. I ended up going a little too Cajun with the waiter, but I I told myself like 3 seconds of thinking, Mr. Creosote.
I mean, Cajun is basically just hick French.
Sort of. In a way. Vaguely. Yeah, this absolute whale of a man.
Alright. And yeah. This thing that comes up the steps is very notably different.
Mr. Creosote is looking in horror.
In the fact that it's not naked. In fact, it's wearing this long black cloak.
Oh god.
Oh, hang on. I accidentally put it on the GM layer. There it is.
Oh god,
Oh,
it's edgy.
that is exactly what I thought it might be.
Yeah. Love
Oh,
that.
long spin. Spindly man.
Well, it's probably
Hi.
about to die, considering how many arrows it's about to be shot full of.
We'll see if arrows work. That's what I think it is.
Oh, Jesus, what was that? Did someone just blow their nose?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was me. Sorry, I
don't know.
wasn't muted. I swapped to my my phone for a sec.
Let me just give you this handout. Let's see. Save changes. And here you go.
Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that ugly son of a bitch. I hope it's not what the name says.
Who
I
knows?
really do.
Spindly man.
If it is,
I know.
we are so screwed. Possibly.
Yeah.
Or I should say the dice won't be on our side. I remember fighting one of these.
Yeah. I know
Alright.
everything there is to know about these.
Alright, so
You know,
that
like
is
everything on there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, hang on. I'm gonna do a perception check with this thing. Huh, yeah, it will actually notice the guards, but oh, you poor thing. It's hungry, and there's a very big meal in front of it.
He's jiggling.
So
in
it's
fear.
gonna. So it tries. Why can't I grab? Oh, because I'm on the wrong layer. It tries to attack like the.
So
Like,
Creosote.
come over here and attack the thing, and it goes right through, unfortunately. And it is at this point that all the guards' held actions will go off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 short bows.
Mr.
No, they
Creosote.
have longbows.
Mr. Creosote
2, 3,
rapidly
4, 5,
expands, then pops while laughing, Jabba the Hutt style.
Moco chocolate. Alright. That is 17. Oh no, that is 7
Disgusting.
plus. Wait, no. Yes, 7 plus 5. That's 4.
I hope to one day fall asleep on Mr. Creosote's
7.
lap. He looks warm.
Let's see. 12
Well, that
is a miss.
came out of nowhere.
She's just
That's
saying this
8.
to the guard.
So that, oh wow, that is 31 damage. Plus
What? That's a lot of big numbers.
another 20 from the 2
Jeez.
magic missile spells.
Jesus.
The magic missile spells do nothing.
Ah, shit.
Mm.
The oh, hang on.
Huh.
Oh, and it's actually resists. I just realized it's resistant to non-magical non-silvered piercing damage. So
Yeah.
these all are halved. So let's see.
Immune to the magic missile.
Yeah, that's what I'm more worried about.
2 plus 2 plus 3
My detect
Yes.
magic is down, so
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that is 14, and that will be initiative.
issue pov.
Oh. Love that. Oh, buddy, we're bringing Betty and her natural 1 initiatives back from retirement.
See.
I am a
Let's
wizard.
fucking
Hey.
go.
Do I roll? I am technically just outside as a backup.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to hear all of it go off.
Oh,
And then you just hear off in the distance, what the? Because I don't think these guys have ever seen a magic missile fail before.
Freaky knows
Huh.
exactly what's happening, but Ace Lyson doesn't.
Is it one of those shield brooch things?
Shush. Shush, child.
I have no idea. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, we know nothing. We suspect nothing.
Alright.
The mutant
Oh wow, the
magic.
guards. The guards all go before it. Goddamn. Wow. This thing. Okay.
I'm gonna chalk up Ivory's terrible, awful, no good, very bad initiative roll to her being confused as to why S. Lyson was like trying to fuck around and find out with the cop. Like, it was just,
With the what?
why would you do that? With the duplicate. Just like, what? It's been bothering.
Yeah.
Most
like,
people don't walk up to your to your duplicate and start throwing hands.
yeah,
Literally.
She was literally like waving her hand through it as one would through smoke. Like looking at it very carefully, checking for warbles or shifts, any weight or resistance.
Wow. Both of their firebolt spells miss.
Damn.
Gentlemen,
it's dodging. It's weaving.
It's weaving. Oh shit.
The cloak you see one of the firebolt spells just go right through the cloak but do nothing. Just punching a hole from inside one side to another. The cloak is rather large, so it seems to have just missed.
it's a very wiry, emaciated figure with elongated limbs under a big, voluminous cloak. We don't know how much is body and how much is not.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. The one guard panics slightly. I'm gonna roll a D100. Oh no. Let's see. The guard, Slenderman, about 6-ish feet tall. The one guard over here fires, and very nearly hits this mage over here. He's like the anime thing of the thing going right past your head, and then just half a second later, the slit of blood across your cheek. Let's see. So that is 21 is 4 piercing damage. 22 is 7, and then 9. That one's a miss, and that one's a miss. So minus 9 damage. It is now this thing's turn. It will come over here. Which, Aklos, I do believe you have a held action.
I was just dodging, I think.
Ah, okay.
And now
I was
it's
spinning it to attack me when it came out.
All right. No, it's a good thing you. It's a good thing you dodged, because that would have been an 20 otherwise.
Oh, good.
17
My
to hit
caution is
you.
rewarded.
Does a 17 hit you?
A 17? I'm pretty sure I have 16 AC.
All right.
Sorry, I'm plating up my
Where's the
dinner.
heal water? Okay.
And you're currently in my pocket, so...
All right.
Professional
So,
as that. Oh, this is my job.
Aklos, you take 5 necrotic damage.
Oh
And
no!
you must, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no! Don't worry, guys, I got this. Fuck, guys, I don't got this.
You
Wait,
fail.
no, I have inspiration that I never fucking used. Fuck.
I was. I'm gonna give that back to you because you do need to declare that before your roll.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Yes,
Yes.
but it will fail anyway, so that's good for you.
Your HP maximum is dropped by 5.
This is temporary.
Until you finish a long rest.
I'm just going to put -5 temporary hit points to remind me of that. Because otherwise I will forget how much HP I have.
If you go into like the resources on the right, I like to have one where it is I write down original HP and then just have that number, and I just change it per level up.
Yeah.
I just put in like the modifier in my maximum HP because you can't just do like, hold on, I'll show you. 28 -5, then press enter. Oh hey. I now have 28 out of 23 hit points, and I can just deduct the 5 that I'm missing.
By the way,
Hey.
William,
Alright.
now seeing it,
Yes.
The wonders of roll 20.
does Slice recognize what this thing is?
Roll an Arcana check or religion.
But most importantly, just the how fucked a meter.
You might have an inkling of what this thing is as a white, but the thing you know most definitely is, yeah, this thing is more powerful than the others.
Okay, so it rates about like a 7.2 on the oh fuck a meter.
Yes. Islysa knows that if this thing gets within one-on-one, she would most definitely die to this thing.
That's all I need to know.
Well, the normal unarmed attack, because this thing doesn't have a sword, is a 7 to hit.
No.
Okay. Akalos, you felt this thing tearing your life force from your body. And as it did...
Ah, fuck, that's my job!
And as it did, the cloak gets slightly bigger.
I'm gonna rip off your cloak and wear it like a cloak. Fuck, I didn't think that through. I'm gonna punch it. No, I'm gonna hit it with my quarterstaff.
Alright, go ahead.
just assuming that hits. I'm pretty sure this is. No, wait. Oh, that's currently not magical.
It is.
Would I? You know what? Doesn't matter. It does roughly the same damage anyway as a punch, even halved. So, all right, that's that. And then bonus action, I'm going to.
I believe a punch for you right now is actually much lower damage. It's a D4.
It's a D4, but I mean this is going to be halved because it's not magical. But my punches are magical.
And they're
Your
not
pen-
magical.
you don't. Your punches are not magical right now. You get that later on.
My punches are magical because I have a magic item.
Oh.
But my
Oh
quarter
yeah,
is not.
that too.
Anyway, I think for the first time in this game, I get to use my feet, and I'm gonna knock it back to here.
Okay. Yeah. You deal 4 damage with your.
Oh. Wait, no. Then they probably won't be able to see it. Never mind.
They cannot now.
Okay, I'll leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah,
You want to hit it to the right, maybe?
My
here,
original thought was, and then I'm going to attack of opportunity on it. And I was like, wait, no, that's only if they move, not if they're forced.
Do you wanna hit it right there, or?
Well, there's not
right
really much
there?
point in that, so I'll just leave it in front of me.
I mean, it gives a clearer shot to the people behind you.
Sure, I guess. Okay, why not? And then I will bonus action dodge.
Okay. Dirk. There's this massive, cloaked, or there's this very tall, rail-thin, cloaked figure that you just watched tear something out of Akalos. Akalos looks much more pale at the moment. And this thing, like, to the new feelings you've been having, every instinct in your body is offended.
Oh,
Smells like he's
boy.
slicing.
Yeah.
Dirk just being like, that was rude!
Whereas Lyson feels wrong, this thing feels like an insult.
I was about to say, oh, and I just rolled a 13 on the DC 15 of Wide World of Dirk's impulse control. What are the flanking rules in this game?
Advantage.
All right. Let's see here. 10, 15, 20. Hop over here. 25. Get fucked. And short swords in hand. Stab. Bonus action.
Okay. 15 hit or 20 hits. 9 does not.
All right. This thing feels. Dirk's going in with his first sword strike. The blade flashes pink, but also kind of like a grimy street gray, as this thing has become the favored hateful enemy of the deep itself. And we're gonna do some damage.
Lovely. Psychic foe damage. Alright, you deal 4 piercing. Let's see. Your favorite foe is reduced to 2.
Is favored foe
but
magic?
your
Yeah, I guess not.
but your psychic
It's based. Yeah, it's based on the base weapon damage.
Yes.
It does not make my weapons magical though.
Yeah,
So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage total.
favorite.
And then a wild swing, maybe catching the cloak just a tiny bit, but not really doing anything else.
You with your second swing, like you slice and like you slice through the cloak, you can barely feel the resistance of the cloak. And like on a normal human, that probably would have scored like through the belly almost to the spine, but you hit nothing but cloak. Like this, whatever this thing is, it is rail thin.
Yeah.
Either that, or it's a torso floating. Either that, or it's just a pair of shoulders and head floating in the air.
Okay. Well, that is all the movement I care to use right now. My action and bonus action, so that's my turn.
All right.
Oh, also
He's
that
nice.
he's continuing to giggle just viciously. Just gotta kill you.
He's Lyson. It is your turn. And as it is surrounded, as it is like just been slashed with the psychic, it starts saying something. Rocked, mocked, it's almost religious in its chanting. It is not abyssal.
I was hoping. I was dreaming. Well, I guess back to what I was doing. So as you all see, Mr. Creosote, and I'm gonna overlay the illusion on top of this because it's non-concentration for minor illusion. The Mr. Creosote is like laughing and like starts swelling up as he usually does, and then explodes into black sludge. Like the insides are just pitch black. That forms into a series of tendrils that are going to try and pierce into and wrap around the creature. As he slices and casts, down spell slots, not up. Phantasmal Force, intelligence saving throw, please.
Alrighty then.
As I'm going to try and recreate the effects of Avard's Black Tentacle in this creature's mind.
14.
Just enough, god damn it. The tentacles lash out and just sort of go through it, but they're still there fully, but just kind of go through, just... Fuck.
Like seeing that thing happen and hearing you specifically react, like the tiny white lights and like the sunken in hits that are its eyes look directly at you. He's Lyson.
She just stares right back
What did
at
his
it,
Lyson do to anger
deadpan
the ghoul?
expression. Mr. Creosote exploded into a black tentacle effect that tried to wrap around it, but it didn't believe it, so the phantasm just sort of went through and then dispersed, but the illusion is still there, so you still saw Mr. Creosote explode into black tendrils that try to wrap around it.
Is Lyson, is that your turn?
Whoop, 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 whoop. Well, not that way. So it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That is my turn. Spellcasting
Destined.
runes.
Oh man, do I love being 5 feet away from the enemy, huh? That's my zone.
You don't have anything you can throw at it?
You chose to wait outside.
Yes. And I've acknowledged that this is my own fault. And I apologize.
Throw your sword at it.
You know what? Sure, let's throw my sword at it.
I
probably
was
be dead
joking,
next
but
time.
yeah, go ahead.
Alright, what do I do?
Roll a strength check. Are you proficient with improvised attacks?
I don't believe I do. Nope,
Well.
I am in fact the not.
All right, so yeah, it would just be a straight strength check.
Hold on, let me check something here. Oh, I don't think that counts. Okay. Strength fitted. Oh. Huh.
Yeah. All right. Roll a. Let's see. What sword are you throwing at it?
My longsword, of course.
All right. Roll a d6 plus your strength.
That would just be. Yeah, that would just be. Nope, that's a D8. Oh, ignore the radiant. It's just a 6.
All right. Dealing 3 damage.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Just imagining you're sprinting at it, then all of a sudden you skid to a stop, look down at your feet, look up at it, give like a frustrated half scream, and then just throw your fucking sword at it.
Just. Akulos just hears just the thumping of metal on wood coming right behind him, screech to a halt, and then just hap as a sword wishes past his shoulder and into this thing. Bullseye. That worked, actually. Wow, that worked, actually.
As
Yep,
yeah,
that
your
would be my
sword,
turn.
as your sword just kind of sticks in it for a second. Let's see, dealing 3 damage. This thing is This thing is what's the word? Bloodied at this point. Sorry, give me a second.
Of course, it has my sword in it.
It what? Yeah, sure. I'll go with that. Let's see. I'm gonna roll something. All right. I'll try to decide if I want to be a dick.
Be a dick.
Will
Be
the
a dick.
undead entity be a dick? Will the weird fell wizrobe looking fucker be a dick? The
Be
shadow.
Alright,
a
yeah.
dick. Be a dick.
All right. The white, which Freaky has probably noticed, has been slightly enhanced, will use its 1 legendary action.
What the fuck?
Oh, it has that.
What?
It has just the one per turn.
A minor boss. Yep.
I would like to use
Yeah.
one legendary action.
This is right in the DMG. Named versions of monsters that are high level for your party getting a legendary action or 2. I've never seen one.
And let's see.
Now, what is it going to do? Is it going to cast Finger of Death on us?
I'm sorry, I hope not.
It pulls out from inside the robe.
Gun.
Actually, no. You see it like pinch it off like a little piece of robe that turns into a little black marble. Drops it, and the instant it does, darkness.
What?
It's developing me difference.
That area is under the effects of the darkness spell.
Ah.
Ivory. It's your turn.
Love that.
Everyone has
Yay.
disadvantage. You get disadvantage. You get disadvantage.
You get
Hopefully the white
disadvantage.
can't see through it. Well, I guess there's no point in dodging anymore.
You can't fucking see.
No, you cannot.
Man. I mean, I have lucky.
You do.
All right. We go for, you know what? Fuck it. We ball. We'll go for it.
Nothing bad has ever happened when preceded by
Nothing
fuck it,
bad
we
has
ball.
ever. Yeah, exactly. Trust. She sits there, like holding the crossbow. Like notices the darkness. You see, like you can hear just the huff of frustration as she drops the crossbow. Points a hand forward, like I think it's somewhere around here, and we're gonna try to guiding bolt this.
Okay.
Which I
18 hits.
Yippee! Let's go.
Ooh, nice.
18 radiant
Oh
damage.
yeah. Throw that thing where it's at.
Oh yeah.
Cover it in sparkles.
Unfortunately,
Oh, yeah.
the darkness supersedes the light of the guiding bolt spell.
That's
Oh,
fine.
Since darkness,
It's-
For
since
most
darkness,
people.
since darkness is a higher level spell than the
Actually,
Don't
can you
cancel
bring up?
out.
guiding bolt.
Well, hold on. Can you show the spell description, please?
Let's see. Let's see. Magical darkness. Oh wait, I did it. I actually.
I mean the guiding bolt one. I don't think the effects are exactly applicable, but
Yeah, the guiding bolt's not a
Um,
light effect, it's just a guidance
No,
effect,
no.
but yeah.
yeah.
But I assume you
But
mean the advantage is...
but still, like if you can't see it, you get disadvantage, and therefore it undoes the advantage.
They
It
cancel
cancels
out
out.
because you can
Someone
only
can
have
see in magical
advantage
darkness.
and disadvantage once.
Yeah.
So
Exactly. Unless somebody can see in magical darkness, at
Huh.
which point,
Thanks to the thanks to the mystical
or-
dim light
or-
glittering on the target.
or if magical darkness doesn't give them disadvantage.
Blind fighting. Blind fight. Let's go.
On hit,
Love
the
that.
target takes 46 radiant, and the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your turn has advantage, thanks to the mystical dim light glittering on the target until then.
Okay, there we go. Oh,
Yeah.
actually, hey,
Yeah,
darkness
because-
would actually nullify that.
Because darkness is a higher level spell. If Ivory had cast it at second level, it might cancel out. But because
I don't have any more second level spell slots.
Yep.
Have you rolled the damage?
I did in fact
18.
deal some damage.
18.
yeah.
Nice.
And with that, I end my turn.
You have no idea how close you were to destroying this thing.
I have, no, she just kind of fires it off, stops, and I think I hit something.
Actually, let me
Oh.
from the
Hopefully it
cloud
was
of darkness, you just hear, "You dead."
Ah, great.
Oh, does it have to roll concentration?
Give me a sec.
That would be funny.
Unless
That would be really.
the darkness is a fucky weed.
I don't
It's a fucky
know,
walkie weird
is it?
way.
I think
Concentration is a darkness is a concentration.
It is a concentration spell, but is this the actual like? Is this a spell-like effect that actually like you cast the darkness spell, sort of that thing, or is it like you create an effect akin to the darkness spell?
I'm pretty sure it's either you cast a darkness spell or, it's an item with charges.
Either way, the darkness does not go down.
Okay, cool.
Alpacas are adorable.
And with that, I end my turn.
My best friend has 4 of them.
Let's see. These two wizards are going to attempt to do their...
Wow, magic missile would be so useful here if it wasn't immune.
and if they could see it. Oh wow, 19. Okay, so that is a 22 to hit on that one, and an 8 to hit on. Oh my god. Okay, so 19. That's 1d8, right, on that one? For Firebolt?
I
I
believe
do
so.
believe it is. Alright, well. You guys see as the Firebolt... Well, actually, nobody sees this. The guards on the right see this. As the Firebolt shoots into the darkness, and suddenly, and without warning, it drops. As it had
Huh.
3 HP left.
NPC kill.
And then... You know what? Let's just be thorough.
God damn it. Who did that?
Okay, that was really funny.
Well,
That was
Really
me.
funny.
I got it halfway through this fight.
Nice. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they just try to riddle this thing with more arrows. Most of them miss. 1, 2,
I'm gonna
3
grab
of
his
them
cloak.
hit. Yeah, 3 of them.
I told her that
Uh,
I'd wear its fucking cloak like a cloak, so I'm gonna wear its fucking cloak.
You do notice that, like, as this, like, the fire, like, shoots into the cloak, like, disperses the darkness, and the cloak bursts. It's not
Oh.
nearly as large. Instead of a cloak, it's more of like a shoulder cape. But around its neck, you see a large bronze amulet in the shape of a shield. Yeah, the guards are just gonna rush this thing and make sure that it is in fact dead.
I guess I'll just whip off the cloak. See if there's anything underneath.
I'll take my sword out, please.
It took the sword out, like, yeah, your sword like stabbed into it, and then it just pushed it out.
Are they engaging in the time-honored tradition of water Davian guards for generations of the curb stomp?
They do stab it several times.
I
but,
need
uh,
Okay, yeah, I was about to say.
drop!
Dirk is basically
Oh,
gonna
that
join-
looked painful. Those are
Dirk is-
stone flag
Yeah,
tiles.
Dirk is. Can you move this guard to here, please? Because Dirk
sure.
is getting in on this, and he's making room for everybody. Because training is getting back to him, and he's gonna join in. Because he was a water Davian guard. Stab,
It's-
stab, stab.
It's the Lord of the Rings, the first movie, that scene with the ring wraiths in the hotel room, where they're all just like standing at a bed and they're just stabbing down over and over.
Yeah, pretty much.
I've just wandered off
he-
slightly to over here, just examining my new cloak.
It feels, it is the single softest cloth you've ever felt,
Oh, this shit is so cursed.
and
But I
it
really want to
feels,
put it on.
and it feels. There's a very similar feeling of anxiousness to this thing that you got from the meat hook. But other than that, it looks like just a tattered piece of cloth.
Oh, on the one hand, I did tell her I'd wear its cloak.
You did
On the
do
other
that.
hand, this thing is probably uber cursed.
It could be.
I'm gonna go. What you got there?
I'm trying to decide if the curse is worth it.
What'd you find?
Fuck it, we ball. I told it I'd wear its cloak. I'm gonna wear its fucking
Caleb-
cloak. I don't
Caleb
lie,
makes
damn
the
it! I'm gonna put on the cloak.
Achilles puts on the cloak. I'm taking like a good step back.
My caution is
Akala.
warring with the fact that I can't go back on my word here. I didn't think it'd be
Akala.
magical. I thought it would just be the brooch.
Aklas, what is your alignment?
I think it's currently evil neutral.
Neutral evil.
Roll a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Let's go! 17!
Alright, you put on the cloak. There is a feeling of magic welling up in you, but you're way too focused on the feeling of fuck this thing, fuck this thing, fuck this thing. And the magic just kind of goes away.
I think
You're
that's the
wearing
first
the
time
cloak?
I've ever had someone ask me what my alignment was other than Curse of Strahd.
Hey,
You are-
Akalos. Go ahead.
You're wearing this cloak. It's not like I said, it's not really a cloak at this point. It's more like a shoulder cape.
Oh, he's
And
so.
there's
Oh,
no
he's so
there's no
cursed.
clasp, but like as you put it over your shoulder and like put it around, like as you try to tie it around your neck, it seems to fuse together, like around at the front of your chest.
This is so magical, and I
Oh.
find it extremely funny. I find the idea of Akel's wandering around with the cloak that he knows is magical, and he knows he can't use, but he's still wearing it anyway.
Hey, Kalos.
He's
Yeah.
so getting cursed.
In my professional opinion, medically, it is a terrible idea to take random articles of clothing off of an undead and put them on. And magically, it is also equally, if not worse. Equally terrible, if not worse.
As a medical professional, and as someone who was very aware this cloak was magical when I put it on, yes, I know.
I completely agree with you, but
Doing it anyway.
Guys, we're gonna have to, like, keep an eye on Akalos to make sure he doesn't have, like, an evil spirit inside of his head eating his soul right
Well,
now.
Yeah, I'm sure it's
Oh, don't
fine.
worry
Anyway, I
about
did what I
that.
said I'd do, so I'm gonna take the cloak off. Can I take the cloak off?
Yes, as you like try to take it off, whatever happens to like fuse it together at the front of your neck undoes itself. You take it off, and you're now just holding it.
You
Well,
look at
I
your
did what I
shadow.
said. I fulfilled my promise. Job done. Gonna hang it over my arm.
Yes.
Also, yeah, this thing definitely tried to do something to me.
That is an assumption you can make.
When I picked it up, was the brooch particularly noticeable? Like, was it on top of the pile, or was it sort of enveloped in the cloak?
The brooch is an entirely separate item.
Yeah, but like, it was pinned to the cloak, I'm assuming.
No, it was under.
Oh. Oh, it was just lying there. Okay, so it's probably under the corpse currently being kicked around.
It is on the corpse, yes.
Grab it later.
I love how Kalos runs
Once they're
up to
done.
the thing we just killed with the guards, picks up a piece of clothing off of it in front of the guards, and puts it around his neck in front of the guards, then takes it off in front of the guards.
Yeah, they would probably, after making double sure it's dead, like look to Akalos, make sure he's alright.
Not even like it's
Or-
an illegal thing, just a.
There's
"What
a
the
moment
fuck
of
are you
silence
doing?"
to make sure that Akalos isn't like fucking possessed.
Alright, well, I'm gonna wander back over here to my guard and just be like, so I'm assuming I have to take this in for evidence? It's definitely magical, by the way.
Yeah, the guard will like accept it, like nodding, and he'll say, "Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you. Here it is, by the way."
Ooh, neat.
It's got a name.
What a nice shawl.
Can we put into maybe take that off your hands once everything's vetted if it gets to our spot on the list and no one's taken it yet?
Sure, we'll put the word in on your behalf.
Sweet. Thank you. Also, I would, even if I don't get it, I would like to know what it actually does. Just out of curiosity.
As long as that information is allowed out.
Yeah, fair enough.
But this thing seems to be the boss of the undead, or at least the strongest of them. So, unless there's more drawers that haven't been opened downstairs, I think we've cleared the place.
Yeah, Kalos, that was a white. Those things were soul rippers. You have no idea how stupid what you just did was.
I assure you, I have every idea of how stupid what I just did was.
No, like you have no idea. Like, you wouldn't just die. You wouldn't get an afterlife. That would have been oblivion.
I've dealt with Archway before. I'm quite experienced with eternal ends, so to speak.
Archfey, don't do that. I'm talking actual oblivion.
But
Yeah, there's like 3 ways to get that.
I want to make a joke so bad.
Elder Scrolls Oblivion, yeah, on Steam,
Make
on
a
GOG,
joke.
and
Make a joke.
in a budget store bin.
No, I was gonna say 3 ways. I love those.
So do I.
God, I'm a fucking.
By the way, okay, it was this Slicin saying part of it, and then you heard something from around this corner say the rest of it. There are 2 Slicins.
Which one is the real one?
This one. Sorry, here
Okay.
I'll mark the fake.
Were you feeling insecure after Ivory popped out a clone?
What are you talking about? I've done this like 3 times.
I don't really know why she'd be all that insecure about it either. I think.
Kalos, you've seen me do this like 3 times.
Excuse me.
The other
I got
one
it.
down here yells, "Yeah, don't you know anything about me?" Slice around this
Anywho.
corner. Thanks, me.
But yes, as yeah, you'll see several of the guards storming the downstairs. So you'll see several of them like open up the various places, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just open up the whole map. Where you guys want to go?
Oh, my smiley faces. Uncovered at last.
Smileys! That's like the uwus we used to do on Boxtrot's maps. The secret uwus that only he could see. Because we put them in the blackness.
No, we didn't. Or the ones that he drew on the maps that he made. Nuts. I miss you, buddy.
I hate thinking about him because I know why he left.
Anyways. But yes. Where do you guys want to go?
Oh, I guess downstairs into the basement with the guards.
I was about to say.
Would you like for me to send a dummy in ahead, or are we sending... Okay.
You're sending in a dummy.
You know, fair point.
As,
Honestly, I think if
Dirk
there's-
is going to be joining. Dirk is going to be joining the guards.
Honestly, I think if there's any issues down there, we'll probably hear it before we see it. I'm just saying.
Okay. You
All right,
guys
gamers.
head downstairs. And yeah, you see the corpses of 2 more guards, one of which is mostly eaten.
Well, shit.
However, there is something you also notice. A pair of footprints.
Oh.
Going up this way.
Oh, is that not the way we just came from?
Nope. The way you just came from was down here.
Okay, so it's here then.
Now this one here would empty
Goes out
out
here.
into here. Yes.
Wouldn't... But that doesn't make sense.
How?
Wait.
Hold on. May
Yeah, that's
I?
not how that works. Look at the layout of the building.
It's a stairs from the basement out onto the street, basically, into the back
Yes.
from the back of the building.
Yeah.
How old are those footprints?
They are. Those footprints are in blood.
Fresh.
Oh, okay.
It's loose.
Dirk is going to storm his way out into the street and try to
There is
follow
There
the
is
tracks.
something. There is a very important something that you notice.
Yo.
The footprints are boot prints.
Yep.
All of the
Okay.
undead have been barefoot.
Yup. I'm going to go onto the street where it is nice and cold, and I'm going to try to track them. Track those
Okay.
boot prints.
Roll an investigation check, please.
Or would it be survival?
Investigation, perception, or survival.
Hey, let's do that thing. Hey,
Uh,
fuck me.
One of the wizard guards, and 5 of the regular guards will follow you. And I will say that one of them will give you the help action, so the 20.
Oh, okay.
You will
by the way,
note.
Dirk, Dirk will absent-mindedly just sort of hand the spear to one of them. Make sure this gets back. And then go back to that 20. What does he see?
He sees that. Sorry, give me a second. What he sees is that, the boot prints head off in. They go this way, and then they go this way. You would note with your 20 that whoever it is, at first the boot prints are like somewhat close together, like a casual walk. And then you'd notice about 75 feet away, the footprints get further apart. They're going faster.
Okay.
And unfortunately, those boot prints would head onto one of the main roads, where they are lost in the hundreds of thousands of other boot prints.
Oh boy,
Oh,
how
it's the blood.
pissed off is Dirk? How pissed off is Dirk? His adrenaline is not quite out. He is not pissed off enough to howl, but he will chew on his beard.
Oh god, that's worse.
Oh, God,
Yeah.
Dwarf chewing on his beard.
Not the beard.
Yeah, well,
Not the
yes,
beard!
pretty much. Yeah, no, the beard!
All right. While Dirk spends a couple minutes chasing down these boot prints. What is everyone else doing?
Oh, is any of the other guards following me?
Yeah, one of the mages and 5 of the regular guards.
Oh, that's right.
I
Okay,
said that.
cool. All right, so yeah, Dirk is in full-on bloodhound mode. What is everybody else doing?
I'm gonna make scoot around these guys here. I'm gonna take a peek in here, see if it looks like there's been anything upturned or weird going on.
I love that.
Roll an investigation or perception check.
Investigation or perception, you say? We're gonna
Yeah.
perceptions.
I'm gonna perceive all over this place. Ivory. You would note that this place has just as much dust as most of the other places, except for 2 things. 3 things. You would note that the plinth up front, where the casket would normally be, is completely clean. As are the 2 benches in front. Completely dust-free.
Huh. Is it like spotless? Or does it look like somebody just brushed it aside? Is there really a difference? Or is it...
I'll say with a 20 perception, you would note that with a 20 perception, I'd say like you would note that these like the kind of clean these are, it would have been like regular cleanings, but not within the last couple of days. Like there is slight dust on them, like the dust of like a day or 2.
Okay. All right, neat. Nothing out of the ordinary. I'll do like one. I'll do like.
Sure, if that's how you want to put. If that's how you want to.
I guess
think of that.
nothing out of the ordinary. Quotations mark.
No,
A
nothing
little
important.
dust.
I'm just going.
It's not like there's immediate blood in the middle, because then I'd have a couple more questions. But yeah, she'll spend some time in here, just kind of looking everything over, seeing if anything was dropped, etc., etc. If it's just the dust, she'll come back out here.
Okay. Let's see. And yes, the guards are going to spread out basically throughout the building. Let's see. One of the mages. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll go with... I see Freaky has a new token.
Hello?
Hello. Freaky, you're muted if you're talking. Volo just goes over to this thing. Yeah.
But currently he's seeing Dirk suddenly freak out and run up the stairs, makes her own way up the stairs, sees the bloody footprints, notes the fact that whatever made the bloody footprints just came out of a very bloody room that reeked of like ghasts and dust and old bodies and various other things you're not going to smell on the streets normally. Let's get her face starts sniffing around the footprints to get the scent. And if Skitterface
Yeah.
confirms having the scent, Aeslicent picks up Skitter, or doesn't need to pick up Skitterface. He's just gonna follow Skitterface, saying, "Okay, Skitterface, find him. Find him for me." And everyone else sees a ghostly
roll.
black shadow entity just hanging off Aeslicent's shoulders. Which... I'm gonna go ahead and ask for DM's ruling on this, because it's kind of vague. Can the minor illusion move within its effective range after casting, or does it need a recast to move to a different space?
Roll a or do post it in chat.
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see.
Yeah, it's vague.
And post your enhanced loot.
It's written, like, the changes are written in there, but I'll do it anyway.
Ah.
Yeah, it's the improvement doesn't add that effect. It's vague on if it's stationary or not in the base spell, and the new one just lets me do sound and visual at the same time. Which is
An
how...
object within range.
Yeah, which is how the illusions are, like,
Oh, yeah.
speaking and making footsteps and all
Oh,
that.
does it have to be an object?
Does it have to what?
Does it have to be an object?
I think it could be an object
Like,
or
can you-
creature, but...
Is it? It only says object.
Does that matter, though? Image of an object within range...
Yeah, there's
Is it?
oh shit.
Does
There's
that-
nothing about here that says that there's nothing about here that says that it can either be a moving object either.
Yeah,
I think you can only do stationary objects or a sound.
Say that
it's,
since you
According
are
to
an
yeah,
illusion
that is
wizard.
oh.
I
Let's
also
see
that
here,
since
what
you are
is-
an illusion wizard, you can have it moving.
Well, now I'm worried about, like, is it objects only? How does it discern? Because objects can move, like a wind-up soldier.
I mean, technically, the illusion itself is an object because it's not a creature. So maybe
I guess, yeah, but
I
is
guess?
it the thing itself has to be an object, or what it's depicting has to be an object? Okay, you know what? I'm calling.
It's an image. Okay. My ruling, if you were to ask me my opinion, Will, would be that you can actually create an image, which would be an object of it, which would basically be an object of a creature.
You're later.
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't say who invented it.
Of course, but that's my ruling. But
Yeah.
or I should say, that would be how I would rule it.
I assume.
Now,
this
whether or
is-
not that image would move,
Like Freaky said, like objects can move.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think this.
I think it can move. He just
And
can't
the image move,
space
though.
test.
Can the image move?
My question is, like, is the 30-foot range, like, the range with which it can exist, or just the range with which it can be created?
Oh.
30 feet. I think I'm gonna rule it as. Let's see.
If you want, like, a lore thing, this is one of the spells created by Cadbury, who is a wizard described as ingenuitive and fierce, as well as delightfully mad. Old Netherese mages. I don't know if that
Let's
matters.
see.
Assuming it's based off of the original Cadbury's Phantasm, because Minor Illusion didn't exist in the old Netherese editions. But a spell with its exact effects did. I would assume.
Because like the thing is like, I want to say it can move, either like kind of like with Mage Hand, but this is a thing where it's like it's 1 minute, you can cast it and leave the area.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to. It's not concentration, but that brings up the issue of like you're somewhere, you cast the spell to make like the sound of screaming, and then you just send it in a direction.
I assume it
Which
has to
would
be
be-
within 30 feet of the caster to exist. I assume it's something similar to
To Mage Hand?
Invisible Servant, which was also created by Cadbury, so I'd assume it would have a similar limitation. This is Freaky's lore accusations that have just now become a problem because I've never tried to move the illusion outside of its original creation space before.
I'm going to say that if you want to move it, it has to be within the 30 feet of Islyson. However, there's nothing in the spell that says it disappears if you move 30 feet away. So I'm going to say if you're further than the 30 feet, you can't move it.
Okay. Yeah, I would assume it would have limitations similar to Unseen Servant, but yeah. Fair enough. It's like Flaming Sphere style in your ruling.
Something like that, yes.
Yeah.
But yes. Have Skitterface roll and a perception with advantage because of the smell. And everyone else. Destined, Akalos, Ivory, what are you?
Yeah.
And Dirk, what are you doing? Dirk, you already said what you're doing.
Yeah. Now I'm following a possum and hoping he doesn't get startled in the street.
If it makes you feel any better, it's a feat.
I-
It's not a boss.
Someone was in here a couple days ago, but not much else. She's just gonna mention this double back, if she finds nothing else.
Okay.
Akalos, I do see you out here. Did you go with Dirk? Akalos? X?
Oh no, he's dead. He fucking died. Shit.
Are you BRB, Hex? Hex.
I swear to Jesus Crust, Lord of Pizza.
Hex.
May
Hello?
he have mercy.
There we
Hey,
fucking go.
hello.
I've been
Oh, there
talking
he
this whole time. Yes, I'm with him.
Damn.
That
Oh
happens.
no!
Yeah, that happens, X. Don't worry, he'll get used to it.
Oh god. You shouldn't have to get used to it. Okay. So Hex is with Dirk, along with 6 of the guards. Lyson is with Skitterface and a horrific shadow monster, which she'll probably be reported to the guards for.
It just looks
So-
I
like
assume
something.
we'd run into her on the way back, so...
it just looks like a shadowy black silhouette of East Lyson herself, like from like the waist up, just sort of like hanging
So,
onto her back.
so a horrible looking shadow monster.
Yeah, it looks like a shadow. It looks like the monster known as a shadow. Yes.
Anyways.
Well,
It's like 3 times as upsetting.
listen, guys, this is important because if we run into some shit, I won't have to spend an action recasting the spell.
Anyway.
It's fine.
But yes. So, he's Lyson.
East Lyson.
You will come across what Dirk does. In that, at one of the corners that the possum is sniffing. It has the smell. Smell disappears. As you see, the smell disappears at a corner. A corner in which there is an obelisk, in which
Oh, fuck.
is a stone of cleansing.
that.
Yeah, Waterdeep has those on basically every corner.
Yeah, it does. Slicing would have done this very thing.
We've never used them before?
Slice's been using them. Like, you see this square thing here on the map? Like this. Here, like this. You see that
This.
thing? Yeah, it's a stone of cleansing.
Like this thing.
Yeah.
Are there any
2-foot wide, solid, white orb.
Huh. So literally
it's
everyone in the
only-
city would be quite clean, actually.
Clean
It's
as
only
shit.
1 foot wide, actually.
Oh, I thought it was 2 feet. Beach ball.
Yep.
Basketball, then.
All right. Back to Ivory and Destin. What are the two of you doing?
Remind me, the thing came out from the basement, right? Or whatever
Yes.
staircase this leads to. Yeah. I think we should investigate that.
I guess. So we'll make our way downstairs.
Yeah. If not anything else, just be safe. Here we go. Okay, which one's what is this, by the way? What is this?
That is an empty shaft covered by a metal grate.
Oh,
That's where the blood rituals happen.
not suspicious at all, I see.
And when I say covered by a metal grate, I mean, it's like the metal grate is right here.
Oh, it's barred off.
Yes. It's like across this. It's like a
Yes,
it's like a
totally not
10 foot-
suspicious.
It's like a 10 foot by 10 foot shaft, and the metal grate is like an 8 foot by 8 foot thing.
Yeah, that's totally not odd at all. Well, I'm gonna do that right on. For now, basement time.
Destin
Unless
hops
I-
in the basement as Destin was
Is that
taking
Willie?
a peek at this. I just want to, as Destin's taking a quick look at the grate here, I just want to poke a head into this room. See what's up.
Poke ahead into which room? Huh.
This one here.
Okay. That looks to be a washroom of sorts. You see that there is a privy, and across is a sink with a mirror. But yes, it appears to be a mixture between a bathroom and a changing room.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Does it just seem kind of like nothing really standing out? Average?
No.
Okay,
It's
alright.
fairly average. Yes.
Alright. Downstairs time.
Sounds good.
Let's go to the basement of this deathly white. Let's hope we don't find anything too bad.
I don't know why that was so.
Also, it is a very cramped space. All our tokens are very big.
Oh yeah.
Your tokens are very big because like each square is 5 by 5. You don't take up that whole space. Okay, so yeah, you head downstairs.
Okay.
Sorry, give me a second. And yeah,
appeared on streets.
you'll be right over here.
Huh.
Ugh.
Well, this doesn't look like an ordinary basement at all.
Hang on.
Where did the others go? Asking
Uh,
this dude here. Hmm.
Is that better, Tro?
I don't. I'm not receiving an indication that the browser that Roll20 is trying to send me audio data anymore. Can people make noises real fast, just like soft? Yeah, everybody talking to your microphone, please.
Oh my god, what? What?
My name is
What?
Darkness Dementia
What the fuck?
Ravenway because of my raven black
Okay.
hair with red tips.
Okay, Will, I think you got it. You managed to turn off Roll20 from listening to people's mics and sending me superfluous data.
Gimme!
I just turned the master music volume all the way down.
Your download speed just increased by like 600 bytes.
Yeah.
But anyways, Ivory and Destined, you see that there is the guard over here. He has a lantern out, and he is just the lantern is actually on this table over here, and yes, you see that he has a little book out, and he is just writing in it, like looking around. As he hears you come in, he'll turn around and say, "Oh, what? I'm sorry."
The other group that came down here, where did they go?
Oh, most of them ran up those stairs, and he'll point to the now open door next to you, where there is light flooding in. As you see the same thing that everyone else did, the bloody footprints, or the bloody boot prints heading up.
Oh. God's sakes.
And you both see right here the same thing. It is a 10 by 10 shaft with a metal grate across the opening here. You do see, however, there's a floor there. Something I should have.
Exactly.
I think it can be moved.
Something,
the great
something
idea.
I forgot to note. There's a lever
Where?
right over here. Right over here.
Oh.
Oh no.
There
It
was
is an
also
elevator.
there is also a lever right here. I apologize. I forgot to mention that.
Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever.
Gizmo, watch this. Pulls lever. 3 more whites enter the room. You all die.
I would simply leave.
Yeah, I would simply exit, actually.
Simply leave the
What do you mean you would simply leave? You're not even there. You're gone for the next minute in game.
Well, if I was there, I would leave.
God,
I simply. Well, that reminds me of that one thing where it's like fucking.
These men have fantastic hats, and I understand why they were left on even when they were put on the slabs.
They are not actually there. Sorry. Yeah, the various slabs are empty.
Except for the hats.
What hats? I don't see hats.
Look at the hats.
I think that's just a fold in the cloth.
I'm aware, but they're hats.
Fair enough.
Very clearly.
It's that scene from It's that scene from Scary Movie 3 with the sheriff, where every time every time the camera cuts away from her and then back to her, the hat grows larger.
All corpses in Waterdeep are required by law to have hats.
If you make
My
a
sword?
corpse, you have to
Trust.
buy a hat.
If you
Look
kill
at this man,
someone,
he
you
stands
have
so
to buy them a
casually,
hat.
hands in pockets.
You have to. It's provided to you. It's a hat of hats, like a bag of bags. Except like it's a hat with an infinite number of hats inside. So that if you make a corpse or find a corpse, you can pull a hat out of your hat and put the hat onto the corpse.
The
Anyways,
public good.
anyways, yes, Destined and Ivory. What you just heard them say that there is
Yeah,
in fact a yeah, you just saw the guy point over to here
Mm-hmm.
and say, yeah, they went up that way.
Looking around here, does it look like? I don't want to run back upstairs, but I might really quickly take a look at like the lever here, see if it looks like it's been used, and then well, I don't know about the other. I don't know about the lever here. Yeah, I only know about the. Was there a lever on this one?
Yes, there was.
Okay.
Yeah, there was one upstairs.
Okay.
I
wanted to go
did
see
in
if
fact forget to
like
mention
this
that.
lever looked like it was used, and then check the one upstairs, just out of curiosity.
It does not look like it was used. There is dust on it.
Okay. All right. Back to the more pressing issue. I'm gonna run outside. I'm gonna go follow the
Okay.
footsteps.
All right, roll
Well.
a perception, investigation, or survival.
Oh, have a good day, you two.
It's perception. It's perception in time. 13.
Not nearly as
All
good
right,
as
I'm
the
good.
other ones.
I'm gonna do the same.
I think at some
Why not?
I was due for it at some point.
And yeah, you follow, but you rather quickly lose the way. Although it's not, you very quickly lose like the original footprints. But considering the fact that now 8 people have gone that 8 other people have also gone this way, you just follow the rest of the group's footprints instead.
Okay. Task failed successfully.
And yeah, after about a minute or after about 45 seconds, you will meet back up with the rest of the group, who are heading back after the trails run cold.
Hey, Lost Shots, you said you had locate objects.
Oh. Hey DM, can I roll just straight Constitution, please?
What for?
I want to know if Dirk is like letting some of like the emotional hot roller coasters, mostly based upon anger at this point, whether or not it has actually physically exhausted him a little bit.
Go right ahead.
Alright. It has not. He's still keyed up, but also very angry.
Ivory, I do believe that question was asked towards you.
Oh wait, what question?
Do you have find objects?
Do
Or
I?
locate objects?
Not prepared, and I couldn't do it anyways. I'm out of second level spell slots right now.
Damn it. Well, there goes that plan. Well, if we have anyone who can cast it, we could look for any trinkets of Ball, like a holy symbol or a Or a sacrificial dagger.
There are a bunch of fucking guard wizards here. I'm sure one of them will have it.
Maybe, but they're not here with us right now. We're running out of time.
Yeah, there's at least one.
That's
The captain guy in blue is with us, and he's a guard.
Is he like with us at the halfway point between the mortuary and the
Yeah,
He was.
stone?
he followed
He was-
Dirk.
Fair enough. Do you have locate objects, Mr. Gardman?
Let's see. He will. He does.
Of course he does. He's a guard.
He is a 3rd level spellcaster.
Nice.
Let's see. I'm gonna roll a d100. And let's see. As he casts it,
Do the guards
see.
pay for? Sorry, does the guard pay for their individual wizards to copy these spells into their spell book? Because I'm assuming they have them all in a book somewhere.
Wow, I should join the guard.
I imagine they
certainly
have to.
certainly
I
try.
think Force Grey would be more likely to give her pro bono spells than the guard. I should actually do my fucking
Well,
job. Which I guess I
you think?
technically
'Cause-
am right fucking now, to be fair.
A wizard's pretty useless if they don't know any spells, and if you're paying them a guard's wage, they're not going to be able to afford any fucking spells.
I know, exactly.
So the guard presumably just gives them spells and the money necessary to copy them into their spell books, and then just takes those spell books and gives them to the next guard if that one dies.
Listen,
Like, this is the property of the guard, but, it's yours.
all I know right now is that I should really tell Blackstaff what I did today, because maybe I'll get paid.
I don't think you would conform yourself to standard Watadavian god spell notation.
True.
That the guard
Yeah.
does in fact sense something.
Yeah.
Back
Oh, yeah.
at the mortuary.
Guards being helpful? Let's fucking
They're
go.
always helpful. It's been
Only
helpful
their
this whole
job.
campaign so
True.
far.
That's true. That's true.
That thing would have murdered at least one of you if it hadn't been for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Instead, like, 7 of them got murdered, or 6 of them got murdered. Well, 7, because there's also the half-eaten body.
Unfortunately, the locate object spell indicates back towards the mortuary.
Damn. That makes sense.
Probably the nearest. It's had more than enough time.
Well, he's being pretty vague about what the object is, so...
Okay, guys, here's what we do. While you still have the object, we go off in a direction we think... What time is it?
Let's see. You guys went out like really early morning. I think you guys met up with Volo at around 9. To butcher shop. Grab there for a while. So I'll say half an hour. It's between 10 and 11 at this point. Probably
AM or
closer to 11 a.m.
AM? Oh, okay, so the streets are bustling right now. Anyone who looks like they were rubbernecking and or just chilling in the area?
There's a lot of people staring at you.
Alright, everyone. Did any of you see somebody hastily run up to this stone, preferably leaving bloody footprints behind themselves, looking kind of dirty and scuzzy? Run up to this cleansing stone and use it. If you did you see where they went? Which direction?
I'm seeing you and now.
Shut up, Destin.
I'm not even there.
I will have you know that fingers are a perfectly acceptable handbrush.
The lesson isn't even there, but okay.
She's talking to the
Let's
imaginary
see.
destined in the back of her head.
He's Lyson. Most people are kind of not listening to what you're saying. They're staring at the horrific shadow thing hanging around your neck.
It's been more than a minute that thing faded.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it took...
I-
That conversation, us getting here, took the minute, pretty much. A minute's, like, so little.
Okay.
You can even see
In
the
that
scroll
case,
up
there
in the
are
text.
significant.
Oh, sorry.
In that case, there are fewer people staring at you than previously were.
Oh, sorry. But they're standing at us because
Uh,
we had, like, a bunch of guards with us. We're a bunch of heavily armed strangers.
Yeah, there's also that. There's just. I didn't say there weren't any. There wasn't anyone looking at you. I just said that there's less people looking at you.
Ah, good. Eyes on me. I love and hate this. I'm not sure which.
What do you mean? You just said love and, so it's both. And also neither. By the way, I'm not here. I'm just a hallucination because you're very hungry.
Guys, I will have you know that I'm just a figment of all your imaginations.
That's actually true, I think.
Nah.
No, you're a figment of someone else's imagination.
Yeah, Freaky Skull
Any-
516s.
I meant like in game as well.
No, that's not his license thing.
I thought you were like 50 feet away, with another Islyson making another image. Islyson is a figment of his license imagination.
Every Islyson is a figment of another Islyson's imagination. You guys have been... It's been a projected image this whole time. The real Islyson is like having tea somewhere on the next street. She's been level 16 this whole time. You fools.
There's just like... For every Islyson, there's another Islyson 30 feet away casting the minor illusion spell to make that Islyson.
William,
Infinite chain of his license
when
that
I'm
leads all
level
the way back
11,
to Bald.
that will be reality.
What, you can cast spells that cast spells?
Well, yes, but also, literally, the Islyson walking with the group is not Islyson. Like, by level 11, Islyson will be able to project a field of non-reality that she can change and augment. She'll be able to do, like Strad and Barovia shit with the whole, like, this river is now here shit. Mirage Arcane is fucked. Especially when you're an illusionist and have the malleable illusions.
Anywho.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. For the, like, one session that I'll have it.
But yes, so. It would be, like, as Islyson is talking to the others, that Destined and Ivory, like, rock up, like, hearing Islyson be like, alright, did any of you see a man with, like, covered in blood come up here?
A man, woman, or otherwise pale, emaciated, masked figure.
Wait, the footprints we were following, you said they turned to a run. Did they turn to a walk before it met the street again?
They may have tried by then. Blood would come off after the first, like, 20
Well, it
steps.
wouldn't even necessarily be blood, but we were following footprints. In the snow,
Yeah,
maybe.
you're about like a few hundred feet away from the thing from the mortuary at this point. The blood on the footprints didn't lasted less than 100 feet.
Probably the
Yeah,
little dots
but-
that I drew.
We were still
Something like
following
that.
footprints, right? In the snow?
Footprints, yes, just not bloody ones.
So were they still running when we hit the street?
It appears that They weren't running, but like it was more like a mixture between like a fast walk and a jog.
Alright, well, that's another identifier for his license to add to our question. Moving quickly.
Was there anyone moving with undue haste to this cleansing stone, using it, then moving away in the last minute and 22 seconds?
Uh,
27
you'll
seconds.
see like a lot of people will like kind of shake their heads, but you do, however,
33 seconds.
see one person look kind of excited. A dwarven man in a on the side of the street, sitting on a little wooden box. He's got a little fire in front of him and a metal can. And next to him is a little wooden lean-to.
You there, homeless man.
Yeah, you see he's like raising his hand slightly like a child waiting to be like called on in
That's
class.
homeless dwarf, thank you very much.
Ace Lyson holding like Skitterface over her shoulder like a cat, just like scampers on over to him, lifts Skitterface off her shoulder and faces her towards the homeless man, letting him like sniff him up and down, sniff his shoes. Is this our guy? Is this our guy in disguise, Skitterface?
Skitterface doesn't know because it lost scent.
It still would have had his actual scent.
Yeah, but you don't know which. You were searching for like the smell of like the ghouls and like the death and things like that.
Oh, I thought he also got. Okay, never mind. But Ace Lyson's just like, wait, before anything else, I see the bottom of your foot. What shoes is he wearing?
Okay. Yeah. He'll like lift up the bottom of his foot. And you can easily tell, like his feet are much too large.
Pokes foot. Pokes area around foot, looking for illusions.
You see one like there's a very notable like worn down quality to the shoe, to his boots, that the other ones didn't have.
So tell me what you saw, good sir. There's a silver piece in it for you if I like your information.
Hearing
If you
silver,
lie. If you lie, I take the silver back and all the money you've made today.
the guards will, like, one of the guards will say, "No, you won't."
Force Grey business.
That doesn't supersede the law.
Fine.
The guy looked afraid until the guards were like, "Yeah, you're not stealing from him. You're not stealing from a homeless man."
I will. Was it Scotland Yard's Agent Halligan? You so fucking fast. I will Lowry.
I'll come
pose
back
over
when the
your
guards aren't
corpse.
around and then steal everything you've made.
I will Lowry pose over your corpse.
I don't get that reference.
Mystery of the Druids.
Anyway, yeah, he'll say, "Oh yeah, there was a big skinny lady come through. Got a big red cloak.
Big what lady?
Big red cloak.
Big skinny
Skinny.
lady with a big red cloak. Oh yeah. I saw. Well, she was skinny, a big skinny lady. Then she turned into a big skinny man."
Alright, here's what we do. One of you takes Skitterface, run back to the team at the mortuary, get a report on if anyone saw a big skinny lady with a cloak leaving the mortuary. through that back door. I'll get it through Skitterface and teleport back. We'll pursue the direction this guy's pointing us. Deal? By the way, I volunteer you, Kalos, because you're fast enough to do that and catch up with us.
Okay.
Here, take this.
Yeah, I'll throw him under an arm.
It just
Football carry
hop, hop, hop.
with his butt in your hand and
Yeah.
his face in your armpit.
Yeah, exactly. His mouth just opens, there's silence for half a second, and then just hiss. And that's it.
I don't know why. I just wanted to think that Skitterface just like that scene from Lilo and Stitch where Lilo like opens Stitch's mouth and then places his claw on the record and the music comes out of Stitch's mouth.
Slicin can do that with Minor Illusion, but not right now. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
God, that movie loved Elvis.
That movie was just love incarnate. That was the whole like theme of the movie. Making family wherever you can.
Ohana
And those
means
bombs.
family.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll run back to the mortuary and tell everyone what's going on.
Alright.
Sorry, I was
And,
writing the information into my notebook. Was I also meant to get them to come with us?
You can if you want. He's licensed just listening in with Skitterface on the report to understand if this is the right person. Or if some other doppelganger just so happened to go by.
So I assume that either Nick or Ivory or Dirk is basically leading. I mean, is Islyson deaf or blind right now, or both?
She is deaf right now because she's listening in.
Okay. That's what I was worried. That's what I was asking. Thank you.
Confirmed deaf is just deaf as hell. Hears nothing but Skitterface noises.
I don't know why, but now I'm just thinking about Skitterface. Just
My ears are in
hang
the
on.
possum dimension.
I'm just thinking about Skitterface. Just
Yep. You hear that? That's the sound of my spirit animal.
just hissing nonstop for over a minute. No fluctuation in the sound whatsoever. Like
Oh,
a
wait.
tire leaking air.
Skitterface is a fae, not a fiend. Never mind. Sorry, distraction for a moment there. Yeah, like a deflating tire.
Anywho. And yes. So, hang on, let me actually establish how far away you all got.
I'm getting so much mileage out of this possum. Out of this
I mean-
adapted weasel sheet.
I mean, familiar in a, the use of a familiar in a mostly,
Urban game.
social campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
urban and social game.
This is actually
Dramatic
weaker.
squirrel.
This is actually weaker than the weasel. This is actually worse. It is a possum
Alright.
for the lulz.
Alright, so you guys would be about 400 feet. Oh no,
Yeah.
Comical's gone.
Comical.
Comical's gone.
Oh, never mind.
What is Acolyte's movement speed?
45 feet, I think?
45 feet.
My comical romance, no.
It's a rom-com.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are about 400 feet away. You guys get let's see, 45 feet per round.
I'll
Yeah, like-
dash.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so it would take you 4.5 rounds to get there. And as you do, I think it does exit the range at which
27.
his license can hear. Because I think you can only do that within 100 feet. But
Yes. Which I did
but-
not think of, but it's okay. You can still report back to me later. Of yes or no.
But okay, yeah, Akalos. There's all the guards. About halfway back, you'd actually see Volo kind of just huffing and puffing his way, like jogging, like in the direction you guys took off.
I'm just seeing Volo and Venture Brothers animation style because of your fucking St. Cloud thing.
Does he run? Does he run like Hank or Dean?
He's running like Killinger.
Oh my god!
What? Where the elbows are tied to like the sides of the thing, and like his knees are like glued together.
Pretty much.
I love it.
I love it.
Never and see it.
I'm so glad that you know about. You remember St. Cloud?
Well, you posted it, and I watched like a series of videos. I've actually not seen all of Venture Brothers. I've only seen bits and pieces of it.
Yeah, no. I mean, like, I'm glad that you did in fact watch the video.
Yes, research is important.
Beware, quiz boy. I am coming for you.
Eat the pennies.
Stop with the weird groaning at the end of each laugh. Oh, what is that? Anyways. Yeah, Akalos. This is
The fastest I've
this
ever
is-
seen Volo move.
I mean, it is, yeah.
I
Like
am
you've
not-
never seen him run before. Like he walks around
I am
with all
not
of you.
in as good of shape as I used to be.
I am over 100 years old. I need give me a Anyways. Yeah, you see he's like, "Oh, Akalos, are you coming to get back to get me?"
Kirby.
Definitely. Yep. You and everyone else. We might have a lead. There's a man who saw our suspect.
A drunken homeless man.
It wasn't drunk.
He was very drunk.
Was he drunk? Did I miss that?
Just from the way he spoke, that's something you can assume.
Or toothless.
Oh,
yeah.
I missed that.
But
Did he
yeah,
reek
you'll see.
of booze?
He reeks of many things.
Ugh.
He hasn't visited the cleansing stone today.
Didn't feel.
That's directly opposite him.
Yeah. Just didn't feel like it.
It's a long walk, okay?
Anyways. Yeah, you'll say, good. You go back and get the others, and I will continue to find the group.
God
I
damn
can't
it.
not. I can't not do the bow. I'm doing more as Augustus St. Cloud now than I am Dr. Evil. I will see I will make my way to the others. Yes, you get back to you go find or you go bring the guards with whatever information you have. As yeah, he'll take off as well, back in the general direction of the rest of the group.
Alright. I will continue running. I mean, it only takes me like what, 27 seconds to make it back anyway.
About 24 seconds, yeah. About 27. Yeah, yes, 27. Yes, that is in fact.
I
Right,
said
hang on.
about, but I did calculate that. Anyway,
Yeah, that is 4.5 rounds.
just gonna sling myself around down the stairs by like hand on the stone thing, down the stairs. Oh, I guess. Yeah.
Like as you like run down, you do startle the guard who is gonna take a swing at you.
Ooh.
It's Skitterface.
Wait, which guard?
This one.
Oh. I assumed I would just stop here in front of the distant who's just standing in the way.
He's not actually there. He's with the rest of the group.
Oh.
I am?
No. I have shoot. The man.
No.
Yeah, you,
Yeah,
you
well,
went with Ivory, didn't you?
Where am I? What's going on? How did I get here?
I guess I did.
Yeah, you went with Ivory, and Ivory went to follow the rest of the group. The rest of the group met up. That
Right
must have
then.
been while you were. That must have been while you were muted. While everyone was muted again.
Probably. I just didn't hear you asking me to do a perception check. So I just thought, okay, maybe I didn't go.
No, you were following Ivory, and Ivory did the perception check.
Then never mind.
Okay, so he probably hears me just clattering down these stairs. Don't
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
just get to a halt like here.
Like where he is, you'll see he's got like his spear and shield out. The notebook is on the ground.
Oh,
As he notices you, he's like, okay, hey.
we've found a just like pushing Skitterface's nose. I'm just imagining it's like slowly trying to lick my elbow. Just like reorient it again. Just like,
Its
yes, right.
head-
We've
Its head keeps turning. It's like trying to bite.
yeah, it's like, we've got a bit of a lead further down, so us and the guard squad might be gone for a little bit. Just letting you know.
What is this lead? As he like picks up the notebook again and like looks to you. It's like,
We followed the trail of footprints. They stopped by a cleansing stone and then continued, and we lost the scent. They entered into a main thoroughfare. What was the street they got into?
let me check.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this because it was like 12 seconds ago for Kalos. The request was for you to ask locals if they could collaborate what the drunk man saw.
Oh,
27
I
seconds.
mean, as I said earlier, I was writing stuff in my book. I didn't hear the exact request.
Oh, okay.
Let's see.
Is that alright?
You guys right there. It's about 4 feet away. I don't know, 400 feet is actually very far on this map. Ah, jeez. Ironically enough, it would have. Let's see. It would have been Watch Run Alley.
Watch, run. A main thoroughfare. Watch, run, alley.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, that would not have been the. Hang on, let me double check.
You think
It would have
loud voice
been.
in my head.
Sorry, hang on. Okay, there it is. There we go. The corner of Lyra's Alley and Gut Alley.
Oh man, a lot of partying's gotta happen on Lyra's Alley.
Alright, so, yeah, until it reached the corner of Lyra's Alley and Gut Alley,
Or is it all lies?
brain, right. According to a homeless dwarf, it was a tall, skinny woman in a red cloak who then turned into a man and hurried off. We're just going to see if we can chase them down now. Turn Skitterface away from its elbow again, away from his elbow.
I don't know why. I'm just imagining Hex is instead of like the normal thing, where it's like the head is facing the same direction as Akalos. It's like the opposite. Like the Skitter face is like underneath the elbow, like a sack of potatoes facing behind Akalos.
Yeah, that's.
I'm imagining like Akalos is trying to hold a cat that does not want to be held.
It like.
Oh yeah.
So
Sort of like squirming and
Yeah.
pushing, and like Achilles is constantly
I'm like
having
juggling
to
it.
like it's sort of like juggling it and like moving the paws off of his forearm, like no.
It's
to deny Skitterface any purchase or leverage.
Skitterface is doing that thing that cats don't want to be picked
Meanwhile,
up.
the tail is turning windmills and trying to.
That, or alternatively, like I'm just sort of holding him, face out front, and he's just very slowly and lethargically leaning his head over to the left and just licking at my elbow, and I move the head with the other hand, and then he'll just slowly, over the course of 15 seconds, turn it back and just start slowly licking me.
That is exactly what's happening. Except he's not licking, he's trying to bite. Just kind of lazily.
He's attempting to gnaw.
Exactly.
Just like every 15 seconds after the pause, move the head.
Anyways, so yeah, he like writes this down, and like he'll say, "All right, I'll get it to the others. We'll see if we can find anyone in the area who saw something that matches that description."
All right, thank you. And I will. Good luck with this place. We'll probably be back to see if you found a secret room. Then I'll. Ba-da-da-da.
Yeah, he'll nod.
While I'm on the way, are there
Did you leave Skitterface with the guards, or did you take him with you?
Did you want me to leave Skitterface with the guards?
His license instructions were to ask around the people near the mortuary to see if anyone saw, so that Skitterface could hear and report back to her. You instead went down and asked the guards to do it, and then left with him, apparently.
I was about to go and ask people on my way back.
Fair enough.
But yeah, like I said originally, I didn't hear your initial request because I was writing everything that he was saying down,
Yeah.
and then later you were like, yeah, whatever.
Basically, people in this area.
Yeah.
To over here.
Yeah, is there anyone in this area anyway?
They kind of ran away with like the undead that kind of. Well, they're regathering at this point because it's been like several minutes at this point, and there's now no more combat.
We're counting on the
rubberneckers. But yeah, there's a few people in the area. Most of them are like around the front.
Alright, in that case, I'm just gonna move out slightly and just be like, were any of you here when this whole thing started?
Let's see, there is. There's about 9 people out. Wow, that is really low rolls. There's about 9 people outside. Actually, no, hang on, I'm gonna roll that again. There's almost 30 people outside, looking around, like
Oh,
watching, seeing like the corpses, seeing like all the the dead guards. There's actually more guards now. But I'm not gonna put the token downs. You said you head outside.
Out
You
the
head
back.
out the front. Out the back. There's okay, yeah. There wouldn't be nearly as many people out the back. Everyone would be at the front. Yeah, at the back there are
9 people.
there's 7 people hanging around the back.
Ooh, my options have lowered. Well, yeah, just addressing them all generally. Just, were any of you here when this whole thing started?
Sorry, give me a second. Were they? Oh, wow. Oh, that's funny. I rolled a d20 for each of them, and the total was 100. That's funny. Yeah, 2 of them will, like, nod, and they'll, say, oh, they'll each be like, I was.
Alright, go up to them and just be like, did any of you see someone leave the staircase?
Let's see.
Or come out of the staircase?
One of them will shake their head, but the other will like nod, and I'll be like, I've seen lots of people leave the staircase. I was, like one of them is a wood elf woman. The other is a dwarvish man. The dwarvish man is the one that like nods. Yeah, I saw. The elvish woman like shakes her head. The dwarvish man says, yeah, I was looking out my window before heading to work, just enjoying a cup of coffee. When all of a sudden I hear all these screams. So I kind of crouch down to, be able to see out my window, see if there's any danger coming. When this real tall person in a black cloak comes out. And then, like, 5 minutes later, I saw you come out, with all your friends.
Alright, stick around for the guards, please. I want to hear this. Thank you.
Note he said in a black cloak, not a red cloak.
Yeah,
I guess the question,
I
did the
know.
drunk man take all the blood for the red cloak, or...
Can
Well,
they
blood
change
on
the
a
colour
black
of the
cloak
cloak?
wouldn't look red. I don't know.
Black hides blood.
Yeah,
That's why
exactly. It'd
butchers
just
wear
be
it.
like, at most, like a very dark red. Very, very dark. To the point where it would basically just look like black anyway from distance.
Let's see.
Alright,
Oh, hey. One of the other people would say, "Oh, I saw that person coming here. It was kind of weird. Hang on. Sorry, I had to. He says, "Oh yeah, I saw that guy. He took the cloak off, and turned it inside out, and the inside was red."
This was when they were coming in.
Yeah, it was like a couple 100 feet back that way. I heard the commotion and I want to see what was going on. I just thought he was running from it. Wait, was it a he? I thought it was a woman.
They're changing genders.
Man, Skitterface is so confused.
They're putting magic in the water to make the frogs.
The person you said that to looks confused and it's like, wait, you can do that?
Yeah, illusions probably. I mean, unless there's some sort of shape changer, but I wouldn't know. Yet.
Fairy creatures. Spontaneously shifting minor aspects of themselves. I don't know.
The guy seems to know what illusions are, but he doesn't seem to know what a shape changer is.
You know what? Don't worry about it. Thanks for the info. Stick around for the guards, would you? I've just given this man fucking nightmares.
Are you telling me
I think
my
you
wife
may have
could not
opened
be
up
my
new
wife?
worlds for him.
New horrifying worlds where
No, wonderful new worlds of
Things you
that
didn't
he
even know to be scared of.
never thought he could actually fucking consider before.
yeah,
Kalos, who was
Uh,
fuck.
Or
Oh, yes,
it will
yes.
fucking scar him for goddamn life. At which point,
like if you have a cheap gaming chair filled with a certain where the piston is filled with a certain type of gas, it can just randomly explode and kill you
yeah,
by
nitrogen.
by the piston going up through the chair and up your ass.
Skitterface.
It's happened before.
Yeah.
I don't remember
And that's
what
why you
type of
don't
gas
buy chair from. You don't buy. I believe it's just carbon dioxide or something.
Likely nitrogen if it's creating an extreme effect like that. Carbon dioxide would probably be a lesser effect than normal air, if not equivalent, roughly equivalent. Probably slightly better, though nitrogen would have a very sudden and violent effect if it were to rapidly expand after leaving its chamber.
And that's why you don't buy chairs from the black market.
Or from
Anyway,
Etsy or the wrong areas of Amazon.
a Kalos who very possibly has delivered a changeling and replaced a baby with it is like, I could break this guy's mind. Anyway.
It's so nice that your wife of 11 years was actually a hag and was slowly cultivating you to have certain emotional responses to things before she finally does the big reveal, just to see the utmost
Anyways.
suffering in you possible.
Eating the child you had together in front of you. At least you thought you had it in front. You had a child with her.
Yeah.
There's a long illusion spell where she just kidnapped a random baby.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Hag shit.
So yeah, you just take off running. Like the people kind of mill around for the guards who you don't see, but will like as soon as you like turn a corner, will like start talking, like come out of the mortuary and start talking to them. And
On the way along, do I see anyone else who's just standing around?
you're in like the much less like traveled part of like because you're like in the alley behind the thing like gut gut alley, which is like the front road of where the mortuary is on, is like the much more traveled part road. So you see like maybe like back like the 400 feet, you see maybe one or two other people.
I might just stop by one of them and just be like, "Did you see a woman in a tall woman in a red cloak come through here?" At pace.
Let's see.
This person probably saw me hurry this way with a bunch of guards, sprint back this way, sprinting back this way.
Look at him go. Such powerful legs.
Let's see. Been there. No, actually, he would not have seen you. Do that. Because that would have been there. As you see the guy, it seems to be a porter of some kind. He's got a. He's got like what seems to be a wood. He's got what seems to be a wooden crate strapped to his back. Not a full sized wooden crate. He's got like it's like 2 feet tall, a couple feet wide, maybe a foot deep.
I probably would have ignored him then, because he's clearly not been here for a while. What about the other person?
The other person, you see, let's see. Is a human woman who currently has a broom and is beating a rug.
Well, she may have seen them. Alright, I'll go and ask her.
Kind of. If freaky, but if like they had like the Demon Slayer box on their back.
Just with more clothes.
I just thought about that. If you know what that means.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. But let's see. She thinks about it for a little bit, and she thinks about it. Yes, I saw. I remember a red cloak. Wasn't really paying attention, but I do remember seeing like the flash of red. I was a bit busy with the cleaning, but I did see the red. Yes.
Thank you.
I wasn't really paying attention to the person wearing it though. None of my business.
Fun fact, one of the first things you see in the Forgotten Realms wiki about Waterdeep is that everyone pretends to mind their own business, but is actually ramming their nose in everyone else's business to see what the next big thing is. As with any big city.
There you go, Ash. You got your collar back on. You little shit. Stop taking it off.
Doesn't mean it's a universal constant, just common sentiment in Waterdeep.
Who's a pretty big? Alright, go away. Alright. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and type in the two descriptions. Red cloak with black inside can be, let's see, is reversible. Female face.
After my third, another person, I'm just changing everything to various bystanders and sticking it in one sentence.
Other thing.
So, tall, skinny woman in a black cloak came out from the back door to the basement, walked away, turned their black cloak inside out to red, then ran up to a cleansing stone and erased their scent before turning into a man and walking off. That's the series of events here.
The Alright, give me a second.
Just saying this whole long ass sentence really fast. Oh god, she's got the fucking 2010s girl power haircut that just makes them look stupid. Okay, so...
There, you are given less information on the male face than you are the female, as less people have seen the male face so far, or had less opportunity to like get a good look at it. uh Troll, I had a time once where a few years back, like I think it was like the first winter I had Ash. There was a moment where I was in my room, I was just about to go to bed, and I was like, oh, that's good. I'm gonna fill Ash's food bowl before I go to sleep. And I fill it and I put it back on the ground. That's weird. Where's Ash? She's never not come running when I fill the food bowl. Huh, that's weird. So I look at the closet. Ah, she's not in there. Look under my bed. Oh, she's not there. I think, oh, maybe she got trapped in the bathroom or something. Not there. I search in like the hall closet because like she likes to go in there and lay on the towels. Nope, she's not in there. I go downstairs. She's not in the bathroom down there. She's not in the laundry room. She's not in the room with like the boiler. Not in any of the kitchen cabinets. And I think, oh, that's weird. Maybe she must be in my roommate's room. I don't want to check in there because that would be rude without his permission. And it's 2 a.m, so I don't want to like text him because I don't know if he's actually here or not. All right, I'll go to sleep. And like as I'm about to start walking up the stairs, I just hear this tiny little. I'm like, what the fuck was that Ash? And I just hear it again. And I open the door, like the front door, and she's just standing there looking miserable.
Like fully outside or in a corridor?
No, she was fully outside. And it was February on a mountain in Pennsylvania.
Oh god. So like negative 30 degrees.
Not nearly that bad, but it was like I think between 0 and 16 or something like that.
Horrid.
But yeah, she's fine. I don't even know how she got outside.
I bet she's regretting it now.
I mean, this was years ago. So. But yeah, you guys will meet back up. Volo will you'll see Volo is with the rest of the group, kind of like still trying to catch his breath. Akalos, you will also need to like catch your breath a little bit. And that is where we will end the session for today.
I catch Volo and I arrive at the group at the same time.
My composite sketch.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Where is it? No,
It's
I didn't
not
even notice
it's
it.
not a good composite sketch, to be fair.
Wait. Oh my god. It was them all along. They were lying under the sheet in the mortuary.
Possibly.
It was Hatman.
So it was me.
Hatman.
Gur was the turkey all along. Hatman.
Oh.
No joke.
Oh god.
It's an animal joke.
Batman. Oh god. You have a good night, Nick.
Good night. It's Hatman.
Oh god, I I can close my eyes and watch that video of like the source filmmaker of
Yes.
the Joker has tied Batman to a chair, and there's a thick low punny behind him.
No, Joker, it's an animal Joker, no.
I do that thing, Batman.
And like
Good night.
one of the comments posted, like one of the top comments, like made me watch it so in a completely different way, and it's the fact that the Joker, like the only time the Joker takes his eyes off Batman is to make sure the low punny is still behind him, to let you know this isn't about sex, this is about messing with Batman. It makes it so much worse.
It was me, Batman.
I jerked your dick off at super speed.
It was me, Batman. I made the low bunny put on this paper bag, Batman. Yeah, I drew your face on it.
It was me, Batman. I dressed up a low punny in the slutty clothing, Batman.
I dressed the low punny in the slutty Batman outfit.
Oh, no.
I stole
Wait,
Batgirl's uniform and dressed the low bunny.
Guys, wait, guys. It's Sassy Batman is what the official title is on the costumes.
Oh, God. I stole Robin's uniform and put the low bunny in.
Oh no. Why would you do that, Joker?
Those are some very short shorts.
God, we are just.
The low bunny has a bigger bulge than Dick Grayson ever did, Batman.
Oh no.
Oh, God. Anyway,
It's all fluff, Batman. Or is
It's all fluffy, Batman.
it's like Angel Dust's chest fluff.
Everyone thinks it's tits. Yeah.
I'm like a dog. I'm like a dog chasing fluff.
Oh no.
Alright, well, I'm gonna try to get as much sleep as I can before work.
Ah, same. This composite sketch
So
is
long, good night.
weird.
That nose. Jesus.
See you Saturday.
Indeed.
See you Saturday.
I'm happy with it. Okay. Well, that's all for the stream today, and my exhaustion and insanity. I've been awake for... I don't even know how fucking long.